crazy, well then maybe we should lay low. It's time to get fast, hit the gas, and there we go. Give you whiplash when we blast from the stereo. How many copycats flopping rap? Show of hands. Rock around with cocky crowds and only fans. I'ma say it, y'all archaic. I'm so advanced. Got y'all staring like I'm Doja Cat's yoga pants. Hit the stage and I'm Asian like a fine wine. Daylight saving, misbehaving in the nighttime. I'm in the battle with myself trying to fight crime. $1 million baller, I'ma call another lifeline. Tell the king, kiss the ring, it's what a jester does. Maybe you can do it better, it's whatever, cuz I hit a stride, took a ride on some clever buzz. Now you rockin' with a has-been that never was. Play that song, I'ma sing that tune. Drop that bass, about to bring that boom. When we leave this place, they gon' sweep that broom. Live that rock star life, I'll be in rehab soon. I'm no angel, baby, don't go looking for a halo.
You know we're crazy.
If it's getting crazy, well then maybe we should lay low.
And we're not slowing.
It's time to get fast, hit the gas, and there we go.
When we make that
Give you whiplash when we blast from the stereo. Fire jet lagged, I'm a scumbag. Turn a red flag into a cum rag. Got a hot one ready for a shotgun wedding. And her top run heavy, let them drop unsteady. Old fashioned, curl drip bandanas. World tour with Lizzo, let's go bananas. Revolver calling out, solve another problem. Mobbing on these trolls, what's a troll to a boggle? Nothing, nothing, they ain't doing nada. Bags under my eyes, our designer Gucci Prada. Drink combos, pink tacos, blasted like Baja. Laughing to the bank like ha 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 ha. Money on the table, give me the advance. I do it for the truest, not these finicky fans. To be honest, I get off of indica strands. So I'm just rolling up and smoking all these industry plants. I'm no angel, baby, don't go looking for a halo.
you know we're crazy.
If it's getting crazy, well then maybe we should lay low.
And we're not slowing.
It's time to get fast, hit the gas, and there we go.
When we make that
Give you whiplash when we blast from the stereo.
You know we're crazy now. And we're not slowing down. When we make that sound.
What's up, everybody? How we doing on this fine Saturday afternoon in the park? Oh, bouncing around. That was a rock hard off of my album God Complex. If I can settle on the fucking thing, I'm telling you, the YouTube player is crazy tonight. I'm just hitting buttons. I'm literally just hitting buttons and stuff's happening. I wasn't ready for that. How's everybody doing though? It's a fun little Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. It's September 28th, 2024. I am so close to 2025. Am I going to make it? Are you going to make it? Are we going to make it? It's a crazy, crazy world. I think today we're just going to try and have some laughs, have some fun. Going to try and put the fries in the bag, boy. You guys followed World of T-Shirts at all? This World of T-Shirts guy, Mr. Based, that he live streams together. I think I'm going to drop right in. Wake me up when November ends. Let's watch this first clip. Put the fry. Where do the fries go? Is the title of this. It's a Mr. Based video.
Somebody stole my hat.
My name is Joshua Block too, but I'm so much cooler and richer and more handsome than you.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not richer, you're not more handsome, you're not cooler.
Put your fries in the bag, bitch.
Oh!
Whoa. So that's where it started, I suppose? Put your... Mr. Bass House looks like just the creepiest attic you've ever been in. Like, look behind Joshua Block here. Look behind World T-Shirts. there is just so much. There's got to be like haunted relics in there, right? I don't know. Let's put the fries in the bag, bitch.
Put your fries in the bag, bitch.
Put the fries in the bag, bitch.
Damn.
Put the fries in the bag.
You know what that means, you guys?
That's
that means you work at
basically
McDonald's.
making fun of minimum wage workers.
I think it's one thing to be like making fun of minimum wage workers. That's one thing, right? Because neither of these guys are in that position where a minimum wage worker can't get to them immediately, right? Like they go outside and people know who they are and they get hollered at all the time. Imagine you talk shit about minimum wage workers while you're on the same level of minimum wage workers. Like, I could see if you were a billionaire and you had private security and you pay the people who wash your underwear more than minimum wage. You don't see a minimum wage worker. They're gonna get got. But that's one thing. But then explaining the joke like that is so funny. Minimum wage workers have had it too good for too long. So ridiculous.
Feel comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
Why?
Put your fries in the bag. I make $5,000 a month.
You make much more. Stop it.
I make more than minimum wage workers. Bitch. Put the fries in the bag.
Bitch.
Put the fries in the bag.
Ha ha ha. It's gonna be a t-shirt one of these days soon.
Put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
Put the fries in the bag. He's very pleased with himself, right? Very pleased with himself. I wonder what soda he's drinking.
Yeah. Where should we put the fries?
In the bag.
Yeah.
Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
You know what that means? That's making fun of minimum wage workers.
So I think he's drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade, twisted tea or something. There is something just beautiful about when an ignorant person feels smart. It's like he's over here bagging on minimum wage workers and he is like, you know what that means? It's like, yeah, we know what that means, but you're enjoying it too much, Joshua Block.
You find these little comedy niches that are unexploited and you're the best. Let me get a...
Yeah, these comedy niches that are unexploited. It's about time we start exploiting minimum wage workers. They've gone too long without exploitation.
Look at those sneakers, man.
Michael Jordan's.
God damn.
William Horn said $15. You're a murderer. You're a murderer. Josh is disabled. Josh is disabled.
Fuck you.
You're a murderer. Josh has
I'm not a
autism.
murderer.
Josh has autism.
Motherfucker.
Josh has autism and needs disabled, bald, and a murderer.
Put the fries in the bag, bitch.
Put the fries in the bag, bitch.
How come nobody PayPals or super chats me to say you're fat, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat? They're getting picked on for being a murderer and being autistic. I should at least get some you're fat money.
I love you, goats. Keep on Josh blocking me, baby.
Keep on Josh blocking me, baby.
Put the fries in the bag.
Bitch.
Like, it is a funny retort when someone says they make more money than you to shame them with commentary that they may be minimum wage workers. We love picking on the poor here. We love it. But then explaining the joke gives it a whole extra level. It's just that much funnier when you explain a joke. What you're saying is the joke was too powerful to exist on its own, and you have to tear it down. And in that breakdown process, you deliver another joke. Put the French fried potatoes into the receptacle. Is a bag a receptacle?
I like that. Put the fries in the bag.
You like that, Josh? He's like Muppets level of pleased with himself. Like there's somebody with their hand up his butt, making him wow, like Kermit the Frog's like, I'm so happy. He is Muppets level of pleased with himself. I wonder if he keeps that energy. Let's see. I got another video here of young Joshua Block. Looks like there's more.
And blow up your
The
house.
fuck was that? Looks like there's more putting the fries in the bag here. What's this?
Put the fries in the fucking bag.
You put the fries in the bag. I'm gonna kick your butt!
She wants your hat sent $10. That's Dom Barnett's sister.
Never say that to me
I just
again,
subscribed on
bitch!
Did he just fucking chicken hawk attack her? I thought I heard her in the background screaming for her life. What the fuck?
Will Browning just subscribed on YouTube.
He told me to put the fries in the bag.
Clarissa.
She told me to put the fries. You can't just attack people because they tell you to put the fries in the bag, Joshua Block. Let's see. This is another put the fries in the bag moment.
Let's put the fries in the bag.
I'll sue you! You fucking bitch! You're taking the answer in the middle class!
Just put the fries in the bag.
Fuck you!
Oh my god, oh my god.
Did he just attack that dude? That wasn't even the guy that told them to put the fries in the bag, was it? I was like, does he have a bag full of fries? Is that what the guy is holding? Is that why he got attacked? Because he is holding a bag of fries?
Yo, he just punched him. He just punched him in the face. Did he just kick you? What the fuck was that? I'm so punched sorry.
Josh, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're losing it, bro.
He kicked his woman? She had no fries in her bag.
Josh, put the fries in the bag!
Wait a second. That first video, Josh was so pleased with picking on the working class and telling them to put the fries in the bag. He loved that. How could it have changed when it's turned on him? I didn't realize it was that powerful.
Josh, you're kicking people you don't even know. Leave him alone, Josh.
God, you just hear someone in the horizon, put the fries in the bag, and then, wah! Poor Josh. Hey!
Seth Looks donated $20. Billy put the fries in the bag.
Oh, yes. I'll put the fries in the bag. Seth Looks just paying my minimum wage for this hour. Thank you, Seth Looks. Let's see if he gets the fries into the bag, though.
Why are you kicking that car?
Josh, you gotta go back to your grandfather's.
No.
We're not working together for a week.
I can't.
You gotta go home to your grandfather. You're losing it. You're not cool lately. I can't encourage this behavior.
It's not
Go
my
home to your
fault.
grandfather. I'm not streaming with you for a week. I love you. Get off that car, bro.
Okay, is this car delivering Uber Eats? Did they have a bag full of fries? Why is this car getting attacked?
It's not my fault.
Yo, he's stay on the car. Yo, he's gonna break that shit.
Okay. He is stomping the roof of this car in. I'm pretty sure neither he nor Mr. Based have a car. I'm pretty sure this car does not have the person who screamed at him inside of it. I think it's empty. He's just going off on this car, right?
I'm damaging his car.
I love his inner dialogue. He's on top of this car, stomping the shit out of it, and he goes, "I'm damaging this car." God damn it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Joshua Block.
Josh, get the fuck off that car, you lunatic.
I'm not a lunatic.
Josh, what the fuck is wrong with you? You gotta take care of yourself better, Josh. You're losing. Get off this person's car.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that?
Because of what he said.
What did he say? Put the fries in the bag?
Ow!
You don't even know whose car this is.
Oh!
Now you broke your hand? Holy shit, you're so fucked up, Josh. Josh, you're taking a week off.
No.
Yeah!
No. Oh my God. I don't know if he's heavy enough to damage it. But he sure was trying. He kicked that guy's woman. He started attacking people in the streets. I gotta be honest with you guys. I think our guy needs some help. That's rough right there.
Yes!
Please.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
I think at minimum, he needs to go get a minimum wage job and see what it's like to actually put the fries in the bag. It's not that hard to do. Some people literally feed their families by feeding the families with the fries they put in the bag. Just put the fries in the bag. Imagine if Josh ran into Zoltan. I think Zoltan would mess him up. Zoltan socked me in the back of the head, and I'm gigantic, so it didn't faze me. But Zoltan wasn't a small guy. I think he might knock Joshua Block down. Susie! The other Billy sites are not in the fridge. Don't lose me, Susie. Welcome back. I saw Chrome Tuna in the chat. Holy shit. Holy shit. Bones, you're chilling live on Billy the Fridge's Big Time Fun. We're going through a whole bunch of clips. We just watched Joshua Block go postal over putting the fries in the bag. I think that's all the World of T-shirt stuff I have tonight. This I thought was interesting. Let's see what this looks like.
I'm in a spider. What the fuck are you wearing that for, bro? Because Gwen's my favorite snow bunny. Thanks for the hearts. I know I have a love for Gwen because she's my favorite snow bunny.
Have you guys seen these NPC streamers who just react on TikTok to the donos they get? They say like certain things and then react. So this guy is doing a TikTok and he's Spider-Man. And this other Spider-Man showed up and is stealing. He's stealing his screen time. They're having an Into the Spider-Verse moment.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hearts, roses, roses, roses for Gwen. Bro, why you pushing me, bro?
Oh, it's the battle scene. He just pushed the other Spider-Man out. I think the one where the stream belongs to Miles Morales, and the other one is like a Spider-Man variant. It's a Spider-Verse into the Beggar-verse.
Pushing me. You good, bro?
Bro, calm down. Bro.
Chill, bro. Let me do my shit. Let me do my shit, bro.
Seth Looks says, I've seen this. The guy getting trolled has been having a tough time lately. Okay. If you want to drop a link to that into the content section of the Discord, that's discord.gg/BTF. If you have any content, we have live stream content in the Discord. Drop it in there. And I want to see follow up on this guy. If he's been having a bad time, I'm waiting on my Into the Spider-Verse 3 to come out. And I'll go here. I'll go here if those are my roses. I'll go here if that's what it takes to get my fix. I love my Spider-Mans.
I appreciate you,
bro.
Let me do my shit.
Aren't you freaking pushing 30, bro? Why you getting mad at me?
Let me do my shit.
Why you getting mad at me? Because, bro. But do you like the snow bunnies?
God damn it.
Do you? So you just gonna ignore me, bro? It's a galaxy. It's a galaxy. It's a galaxy.
You guys are amazing.
Are you just going to ignore me, bro? Thanks for the galaxy. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the galaxy. You guys are amazing. Should I become an NPC? Okay, imagine I sit down at a buffet and I have someone refilling my plate and I sit there for 8 hours being a feeder NPC. And every time someone did a galaxy, I would take a big bite of something and like, thanks for the galaxy. Because I don't know I can't be Spider-Man. What would my gimmick be if I was an NPC streamer?
The galaxy.
Cutting up bills and I make it back to my own universe.
Yes, because Gwen's in my universe because she's my favorite snow bunny. She's my favorite snow bunny. She's my favorite snow bunny.
Well, you mind watching out, bro? I gotta get in. You mind watching out, bro? And you being annoying at this point, bro. I gotta jump in the frame, bro.
He's like, you're being annoying at this point. I gotta jump in the frame, bro. I love the Spider-Verse just falling out into the NPC world. Goldie FX coming through. Better not be Sweet Boy. Sorry. Being Sweet Boy is my default mode. Thanks for the Sweet Boy. Thanks for the Sweet Boy. Thank you. Thank you. Goldie FX with the Sweet Boy. Thank you. Thanks for the Sweet Boy. Thank you. That's going to be the future now. I'm the NPC channel from here on out. That was the end of that. Let's see how much of this we can stomach. Last time we went pretty deep on the Diddy train. We got a video going into the Diddy Freak Off Celebrity List documentary with Jaguar Wright going into what's wrong.
The last Freak Off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it.
How does she know this? How does she know this? A video on the dark web sells for $500 million? Look, she probably knows some shit, but I think she's also spinning a yarn. I think she's on some bullshit. She obviously knows there's enough smoke there to create a fire. Like, that's for sure. But she's like, I monitor the darknet. How the hell do you know that there's a $500 million video that's sold in the darknet with Justin Bieber, freak off celebrity, Beyonce, booty bouncing sex tapes? How do we know that?
Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net?
Yeah, like
because of the dark coin.
Never mind, I take it all back. Do you hear the music in the background? This is serious.
Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists.
There's dark coin? Did they find this on the dark web? Is that why there's an Instagram layover? Where do I get dark coin?
Finally alone.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no.
Hold on. I saw this Cat Williams video before. This wasn't on the dark web. There's no dark coin invested in this clip.
You got to tell him no. I did.
You've got to tell him no. I did. And then he goes on to say Ludacris did not tell him no. And then Ludacris did 2 wonderful songs with Usher. I wonder how implicated Little John is in all of this. Little John had one of the wildest careers doing like the least amount of, I want to say, lyrical talent. He would get other people on his songs. He'd have bangers, but he would just be like, yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah, uh-huh. And he was huge. And he was on those songs with Ludacris and Usher. Oh, no.
But man, you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. When I was a kid and my dad was making scrambled eggs, I was never like this to my dad. I was like, Father, I can't wait for a second helping of your delicious scrambled eggs. But I wasn't like, Daddy, I love when you scrambling and scraping his shit. That's not what I said to my father when he was making scrambled eggs.
No, make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
miss
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Did you miss me for your birthday? Man, imagine. This is probably going to get me in trouble, right? Imagine you grew up in a fatherless America. You had no dad around. I had a dad around, so I obviously exempt, okay? Imagine you grew up in a fatherless America and someone came around like, I want to take you shopping. I want to be there for your birthday. I want to do daddy things to you. Don't you want to have that daddy in your life? No, you obviously don't want to do bend over booty stuff necessarily. Or maybe you do. I don't know. This is so confusing. I need a fatherless person to let me know if this is like, just like, was Diddy just coming through and being a good dad? Because I don't think that's the case.
I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Why is everybody who Diddy's like, why don't we party? Why does everybody like act like, come on, no, we did party. This happened so many times. These grown men are like, no, remember we did party. We did. He's like, nah, you didn't party like I party. You didn't come to the Diddy party. You didn't do the Diddy bop and hop on top. You didn't spit on that thing.
My baby bro, we here. Tomorrow it's time.
Did he say it's time or did he say stop? He's got his head down, dude. This has to be like a skit, right? This can't be real life.
It's time. What you gonna do to that thing, man? Yeah, they better.
What you gonna do to that thing? You gonna spit on it? Spit hot fire on the microphone, I hope.
Tune in. Tune in. Let's go. Everybody, man.
Why did he run away? Why did he run away? What the hell? Is that Travis Scott right there? Why did Travis Scott run away like he broke free from the bad guy in Home Alone?
My baby bro, we here. Tomorrow it's time. It's time. What you gonna do to that thing, man? Yeah, they better tune in. They better tune in. Let's go.
The Diddy, the parties.
The parties. Have you guys seen Quilly, the Philly rapper Quilly? Are you familiar? I'm not you can see his name here. I'm not familiar with Quilly.
Not got invited to those. He was in Cali going to a couple parties with Meek, right? And Meek told my inside man that he can't go to, what two or three parties, yeah. So he got left like at the crib or Airbnb, hotel, mansion, wherever they was. Like he couldn't go.
Why?
Like, yo, you can go like Monday and Tuesday you can go to this party. But Wednesday and Thursday when we go to this other mansion party, you gotta stay back.
It's a very regular thing to have the homies not allowed to the mansion parties, right? Like they want to have more girls there. They don't want to have a bunch of dudes drinking all the Ciroc. They don't want all the dudes sipping the Ciroc vodka. You guys ever get bottle service at a club where they do like $300, $400, $500 bottles of alcohol at your table? The club promoters send hot girls over to your table to drink up all the vodka so you order more. It's an awesome scheme. It's one of my favorite scams I learned. Hey, Mighty Five.
MTY5 funded $10. Billy, this Diddy, I want to sign you to Bad Boy. Let go shopping in this buffet I know. Afterwards we can go to my place for a private party.
I think my OBS just disconnected. Tell me more about this buffet, please. Please. I'm going to check those NPC Spider-Man clips in a minute, Seth looks.
That's just coming from my inside guy. Like, this is truth. Like, you know what I mean? That party, like when they say Diddy party, yeah, a few people was around at that time and they couldn't go.
Hey, what's up, King Son?
This video's fucked up right here. But yeah, like just because you're not allowed at a Diddy party doesn't necessarily mean it's one of those parties. It just means it's not a party where they're trying to fill the damn room. It probably is one of those parties. This video's fucked up.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Perhaps Diddy and Meek Mill.
You're doing it, Daddy. What's Adam 22 and Orlando Brown have to say?
Why would they not have sex when they're gay rappers?
Do you think Meek Mill's gay?
We all know he's gay.
Who's we?
Rick Ross know he's gay.
I didn't know.
Man, this has been an interesting year. Orlando Brown, Cat Williams, they were all saying this stuff very recently. It starts to come out. I really, like, Orlando Brown's been through some shit. The same way you knew Aaron Carter had been put through some shit.
Oh, it's news to me.
Everybody, Rick Ross knows.
You think Rick Ross would sign a gay rapper?
Rick Ross knows he's gay, is what I said.
So is he saying he knows Meek Mill is gay, or is he saying Rick Ross knows that Rick Ross is gay? Because there's been some accusations that Rick Ross was puffing Diddy.
Everybody know you paid me $2,000 to say that, right?
Right. Sean Leader in the chat says, Billy, I wish you could have went to the Lol Cow podcast camping trip. I know. I wish I was there too. I did not have the extra funds to fly out to an undisclosed location. I would have loved to have been there though. I was going to have to rent a 4-wheeler and pull up on the property with a 4-wheeler revving all night long.
Me?
You only paid me $2,000.
To say Rick Ross is gay? No. No, to say Meek Mill is.
Okay, well, yeah. Meek Mills is gay.
I've never told you to say that anyone is gay, for the record.
So Meek Mills is gay.
No, he seemed very unhappy with that characterization.
So they're claiming this is the freak off session, and I'm hearing them say "fuck that ass" with a colloquialism for partner.
All the champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink.
Ratlord Alcaraz says, Billy, I didn't know the industry was so full of gay for pay. Dude, I don't know if it was full of gay for pay. I think it was straight up designed. I think it was gay from the beginning. I think it was always gay. Put the fries in the burg. I think it was always gay.
I don't drink, so I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke, nigga. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks.
Okay. It's 4 minutes into a 21-minute video. I think we might stop at balls slapping against ass cheeks. What do you guys think? Have you had enough of this? Have you had enough of this? Holy crap. Let me see if I can pull open some of these new videos. We have NPC Miles Morales. I do believe we have a new Joshua Block video. We might pull that up, pull it into the lineup at least. Let me get this Miles Morales, this new shit. Oh fuck, there's tons of it. All right, 1, 2.
You guys are me.
All right, this new Miles Morales stuff. I think there's like 4 of them. Forgive me while I load them up.
Copy.
I tried to load these all up earlier, but this is new information. Matter of fact.
Yo, boy, come over here and say that shit, bitch.
Uh-oh. He's angry. Yeah, we're eating good tonight on the NPC Spider-Man front. They're saying NPC streaming doesn't pay like it used to, and our NPC Spider-Man friend is getting angry because he's getting hungry. Let's jump into these NPC Spider-Man videos real quick since I asked for them. I want to see them.
Thanks to Rose, you guys are amazing. Things to follow. I can't believe I'm Spider-Man. Right back at you. Right back at
you. This guy climbed up the rafters of Home Depot to do his NPC shit. That's funny. She calling the police.
Those smell amazing. Enough for those who might have a bouquet. Are those flowers to me? I probably should. Things to follow. You're starting to get on my nerves. You sure you want me to use that right now?
Now, if he does this, does he do this until the police come? Like, is that the only logical answer? Like, you can't come down until the cops pull you down, right?
That sounds pretty dangerous. I love you too. Thanks for sharing the life. More roses for Spider-Man. These are for you. I should probably give those a beer. You were supposed to teach me everything, you know. Enough for those who might have a bouquet. I can't believe you got me flowers. These are for you. Those smell amazing. Thanks for the rose.
This shit is so fucking funny to me. This is so... Man. There's the people who do this and the people who pay to keep them like doing it. Even if he's not making a ton of money, it's funny. People are still like, oh yeah, this is great. He says the rose thing over and over again. I'm going to send him another rose. Oh, shit. Look at this. I'm going to send another rose. Oh, God. This is funniest shit I ever seen in my whole life. Holy shit. I love this.
I don't think I should use it. Huh?
How did you get up there?
What? How did I get up here? I just climbed up here. I'm Spider-Man.
Come down, please, right now.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm going to do my own thing. What a...
I need you to come down right now.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
He went to jail. It just says he went to jail. God damn it. We got to click that he went to
You're
jail.
starting to get on my nerves. You sure you want me to use that right now? Are you okay?
But yeah, that's NPC.
Ah, fuck this. I don't want to watch all this. Pinche. Let's see this one.
Thanks for the follow.
Copy. All right, my command wants to talk to you. So.
Nah.
Yep.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Then do your own thing.
That's my favorite catchphrase. Nah, I'm going to do my own thing. He's telling the cops to do his own thing.
Over there.
Nah.
You're on contract to space, dude.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
And you can do it over there. Yeah, he's already asked me to do that. You might as well go ahead and do
That's
that.
really spicy. You're gonna give me a stomach ache. Those smell amazing. Thanks. Wow, is that a galaxy?
Wow, is that a galaxy? I'm going to do my own thing. These smell amazing. This is way too funny to me.
Enough of those, I might make it back to my own universe.
Out of the world. Anyways, need you move.
He pulls himself off screen. And for those, I'm going to make it back to my own universe. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I probably would have sent him a galaxy by now. All that shit I was talking about, people who pay him for this stuff. Now I just want to send him a galaxy.
Move up there.
Need you back up 6 feet, buddy. Whoa! Let's not do that again.
Yeah,
Feels like I got sent through a wormhole or something. Those smell amazing. Thanks. Turn out the music, turn out the bass, turn out the music, turn out the what? 16,000 people. You're starting to piss me off.
Then go ahead and move.
Wow, is that a galaxy? Enough of those, I might make it back to my own universe.
God damn it. Oh, this shit is cracking me up. It's so funny.
Yo, boy, come over here and say that shit, bitch, so I can turn this shit off. You.
Oh.
Hey, I don't give a fuck who that is, nigga. Don't disrespect me.
The Spider-Man say that?
Don't fucking disrespect me. I'll come over there, nigga. Don't.
Hold up. Which emoji do I have to send him to get him to say that? Which emoji is that?
Don't disrespect me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Watch your
Put the web in the shooter. Put the web in the shooter, bitch.
fucking mouth. Thanks to the roses. You guys are amazing. I love you too. More roses? Those smell amazing. I'll save those for later. Enough of those, you might have a bouquet. Those smell.
It's so funny. It's so funny. He's like getting buck on this dude. He is so pissed. And then all of a sudden he's back to, enough of those and we might have a bouquet. It's like when the stripper is mad at you for jerking off. And she's like, put that dick away. You can't be jerking off. It's a strip club, not a fucking spank bank. And then she gets back on the pole and goes, yeah. She's got to get right back to work.
Thanks. Hey, is that a campfire? I love you too. More hearts for Spider-Man. Those smell. Ah, jeez, that really hurts, you know. You should be more careful. Yo, boy, come over here and say that.
Come over here and say that shit. That was fucking fantastic. What's this one?
Spider-Man, let me help you. Jeez, that's really spicy.
Let me help you, Spider-Man.
You want to get on?
Let me help you, Spider-Man.
Wow, is that a galaxy? Enough of those, I'm going to make it back to my own universe.
Spider-Man, let me help you. Enough of those, I might make it back to my own universe.
Whoa, feels like I went through a wormhole or something. Pretty sure I'm still in the same universe. You guys are amazing.
You guys are amazing. Hold on.
Thanks to the rose. I'll save those for later.
Hold on.
Thanks to the follow.
Yo!
I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Those hearts are me. I don't.
This is 49 seconds in, 3 minute and 15-second video. These have all usually been about a minute. Something good has to happen in this, right?
I think I should use that right now. What is wrong with you? You really think I should use that here? You should be more careful with your powers. More roses for Spider-Man. GD, my boy. You're getting me stuffed. Welcome to the team. I love you too. Thanks to Hermes. Jeez, what is wrong with you? That's really spicy.
Jeez, what is wrong with you? Like, the same time that I hate this, I love this. This is like the perfect mixture of sweet and sour. I hate and I love.
Thanks. Yeah! Let's go for a ride. First getter, welcome to Spider Society.
Spider-Man, I don't want to interrupt your...
How are those hearts for me?
I don't want to interrupt your content or anything. Let's get some content, man.
Hey, it's me, Miles Morales.
It's me, Miles Morales. My fucking OBS keeps restarting. I wonder what is up with that.
Thank you, man. You gotta go a lot higher. Ooh, I love.
You gotta go a lot higher. Ooh, I love it. They just jacked his phone. Now it's on pause mode. You paused the live, dude.
Ooh, I love this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. And I'm finna still go live.
Hey, man. I'm
finna still go live. That's hilarious.
I wasn't part of that.
That's hilarious.
I wasn't part of that.
Let's get to 1.5 million. Everybody tap the screen. Tap the screen.
He's like, I wasn't part of that. Was he part of that? Was he part of that?
Hey, my fault for distracting you.
Nah, you good, fam. You good, fam.
What you had in there?
I ain't have shit in there, bro. They ain't get shit. I don't have shit on me. I love it.
They just took this nigga.
Everybody tap the screen. Let's go to 1.5 million likes. I just got robbed on thank you for the post. I just got robbed on live, chat. Y'all say my shit is fake. None of this shit is fake. None of my shit is fake, bro. I just got robbed. Let's get to 1.5 million likes. Everybody tap the screen. Tap the screen, chat. Tap the screen.
You niggas feeding on your shit, boy.
Tap the screen.
He just got robbed. I think it's not robbing if they're an NPC, right? Isn't that looting? I think he got looted, dude.
Real shit, boy.
Tap the screen. Somebody screenshot that. Somebody screen record that, bro. Screen report that and send it to me.
Spider-Man, let me go.
Jeez. There's one more NPC. No one.
11,000 people in here. There's 11,000 fucking people in here, and you guys are not tapping the screen. Okay? Make sure that you're tapping the screen. There's 11,000 people in here. There's 11,000 fucking people in here. Okay? Tap the goddamn screen. Okay? Tap the goddamn screen. Okay? You see this button right here? Press the fucking button. Okay? Press the fucking button. Thanks to follow. You guys are amazing.
He was not happy. He was not happy. He was unhappy. Damn. We're done with the Diddy freak off stuff, right? You guys see this clip of my boy? My boy?
What I heard was you bought AIDS medicine and raise the price by 5,000%.
That's all true.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sucks.
Sure.
Can you agree that does?
No, I don't.
Martin, your rebuttal?
If you had a comedy manager who said, you're wonderful, your punchlines are fantastic, you work really hard, we're going to sell tickets for 33 cents, and it's going to be great. We're going to make a lot of money together.
Does going to the show save people's lives?
I don't think it makes a difference. In fact, I would say that it's even more important.
Hold on, let me just say this. Can I make this point? Laughter is the best medicine.
Good point. Good point.
It turns out your T cells won't respond to laughter, but
Marty,
cold as ice.
This guy's vicious. What I heard was you bought.
Turns out your T cells won't respond to laughter. Holy shit. Let's watch some of this world of t-shirts at the amusement park, Coney Island.
Is that bird on the table?
Are the birds about to take his fries out of the bag? Good point. Good point. People are still dying. Dude, I haven't hung out with Martin for a while. I miss him. I need to make time to do that. I don't have time to hang out anymore. I'm a little busy Billy baby. Juma, Shane is hilarious. You think he's gonna come soon? Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Bang. Put the fries in the bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
What?
The fries in the bag.
Fuck you. I'm gonna you.
I'll fuck you up.
I'll fuck you up. I'm from Bronx, bitch. I'm gonna do something.
I'm from the Bronx, bitch. I'm gonna do something. He has this look in his eyes where when he says I'm gonna murder you, he means it. But then immediately after, you can see his eyes drop and he can think to himself, could I murder him? And then beyond that, you can see the eyes kind of glaze over again. He's like, I shouldn't murder him. But like when he says it, he means it right off the bat. He has these two moments of like acceptance and realization that's not the truth, but you can just see it in his eyes that murder was 100% on the menu until he realized fries are on the menu and he's got to put them in the bag. Ball Liquor says, people bowling autistic drunk, not cool. It's hard not to laugh though. Here's why it's cool. He puts himself on camera. He makes money off of this. He opens the door to the commentary. He opens the door to the fandom. If he wouldn't have got on camera, wouldn't have chose to be World of T-shirts on TikTok, on YouTube, none of this would come his way. None of this would come his way. He'd still get shit for other reasons. But this is 100% his own doing.
Oh, they're coming. Let me give them one.
I'm gonna go get him and throw him in the bay.
I'm gonna get him and throw him in the bay. Put the haters in the bay. Are those crinkle cut fries? Damn, dude.
Ah.
You see they got it?
I'm running after him to throw him in the bay.
No. Let's play with the birds. Let's play with the birds.
Look at that. Look at Joshua's eyes. You ever like tell a dog to sit and the dog sits because like obedience is number one, but number two is the hunt. And you can see in his eyes he's focused on the hunt. But if he was not told to sit, he would be hunting. But obedience is prime. Josh has that fucking look in his eyes like a dog that is just waiting for his master to say, get him. Get him.
I'm gonna throw him in the ocean. I'm serious. I'm sick of being told that phrase.
Here they come. Here they come. Oh, they took it. Whoa. That's so cool. You see them taking my french fries? Or no, you don't see it? Or you do?
I do.
Our last one, right?
Mr. Bass, you don't see it? You don't see it? You don't see them? Josh, like, I see it, but I'm going to throw this guy into the bay. I'm throwing him into the water. He's still focused on murdering this guy.
Throw it out.
Whoa. Ketchup got on my head. Oh God, don't they look like they want to attack you if you don't give them all the fries? Okay, let everyone see. Throw them the fries. Throw them the fries.
Yeah, Mr. Bass is loving all the time he's spending with his new son. Oh, whoa. He just tossed all the fries. He splattered ketchup and everything.
Right, let's go home? Yeah. I think we did enough rides and stuff, right?
It was a good day's work. He put the fries in the bag. He put the fries in the bird. Go home.
There he is. He's back.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, where is he?
I'm gonna get him and throw him in the...
Where do you see him? Where do you see him?
Over there.
What's he wearing? What does he look like?
Over
I know
there.
What he looks like.
I don't see who you're talking about, Josh. Help me.
That jerk that insulted me just now.
How far ahead of us? I think you missed.
Now, Ball Liquor says Mr. Bass makes thousands a week off of Josh, and Josh only gets 5,000 a month. I think Josh gets 5,000 a month from TikTok, right? And then he gets more on top of that from Mr. Bass. Maybe it's 5,000 a month on top of that. I don't know. Maybe his TikTok numbers are down. But you have to understand, Mr. Bass is a former pimp. And as a former pimp, you don't ever fairly pay your hoe. It's not how it goes. She's basically hiring you to be her caretaker. Now, I know an autistic boy and a whore are two different things, but the idea is the same. Mr. Bass handles Josh. Josh, when he's running around in the streets, Mr. Bass brings him back down to the streets. And while he's also the one exploiting him, as he was when he was the king of New York pimps, he was the king of all pimps in New York City back in the 2000s, he was exploiting those women the same way he's exploiting Joshua Block. But the way he does it is mutually beneficial in a very toxic, horrible way. But that's how pimping goes. Pimping is always more about the act of pimping than the money being made. Which is a lot like Meek Mill and Diddy's situation. Everybody says Meek Mill isn't gay, and maybe he's not gay, but he needed Diddy to daddy him.
I'm gonna fucking you.
Whoa!
Who are you talking to?
That jerk that just insulted. I'm gonna
Is it that guy in the black?
It's one of them. I'm gonna fucking you, Bronx style.
Bronx? He's about to go Bronx style on him? Oh no. Pimping ain't easy, but it show is fun. I don't remember who sung that song, but I do remember that line.
And then I'm gonna throw you into the river.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
Before he was going to throw him in the bay, now he's throwing him in the river, and this guy's telling him to turn the camera off. Uh-oh.
Are you the one that talked to him?
Turn that camera that way.
Did you talk to him?
Go that way.
Hold my
You
camera.
got a problem for telling or insulting me. I'm gonna
Is that the
throw
guy?
you in the river, bitch.
Is that the guy?
In the bay, rather.
In
I
the
meant
bay. In the bay, rather. He's got to correct himself. He's brutally honest.
You got a problem. You're the one with the problem.
Is that the grandma from Goonies behind him? Is she about to walk up on him and kidnap him like she did Chunk? Is that Mama Fratelli? I can't get a good pause game on her face. I think that's Mama Fratelli, dude. What is she do? She even is walking like she might be part zombie. The way her hands are seized up. I actually feel bad now talking about her stature because I think she might be a zombie.
I'm actually gonna throw him in the ocean.
Was it those guys?
It was those guys. I'm like, you don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Should we go out this way? Walk past stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be on the edge of psychosis. The way he was attacking the cars and the people, that's troublesome.
The one with the problem.
Does this work this way?
Yes. He's the one with the fucking problem.
He's the one with the fucking problem.
I'm going to replay this dono right now.
Being out in public while your beloved remains unprotected and within my grasp also makes you...
Yeah, it probably wasn't those guys that were talking. If it was those guys, they were super weenie about it. Turn the camera around. That's fine for you to say if you had nothing to do with it. But if you did say put the fries in the bag, then told him to turn the camera around, don't be a weenie.
Put any and all fries in your plastic bag, or else.
Josh, where'd you go?
Or else.
Oh, thank you.
Anonymous sent $15. Mr. Bass, return the camera because they
Have a good one, brother.
Josh is disabled. 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 Josh is disabled.
Wonder if Mr. Bass ever went to any Diddy parties. He used to go to Epstein's parties.
You are not middle class.
Fuck you!
God. He was so happy when he first said put the fries in the bag. He was so happy when he told that guy to put the fries in the bag. Now it's the bane of his existence.
No, Josh!
Oh.
No, get over here!
And again, the way this video started with his eyes glazed over like a dog that was told to sit, but he wanted to go bite the little cat walking by. He has lost his obedience and he's chasing the cat.
Here. Josh, get over here! Stop it!
This doggy is off leash.
It. Get over here! Fuck you! You're
I love you, Josh. I love you. Fuck you.
good. Fuck him.
Come say hello.
You're good, but fuck him.
Oh, come say hello, girls. Come say hello. No, I'm not.
Oh God. She just wants him to. She loves him. She has nothing to do with these fries in any bag. I hope, because if she says that, he's going to attack her.
Hi, Josh. Fuck you, you lowlife.
Yeah, damn. This is halfway through. Yeah, how is this one gonna end?
Josh. Josh. Josh, get back here.
I like how Mr. Bass is at that age where he's like, I'm not chasing the content. Same thing when an old person with a bad dog gets off the leash. They don't chase their dog down. They're like, whatever damage he does, I'll find him at the end of the blood trail.
You think you're better than me? I grew up in the Bronx.
Josh, you all right?
He grew up in the Bronx. Don't play with me.
Don't play with him. He grew
Do
up
this.
in the Bronx.
Don't make him do it. You heard him.
Oh, we better get back home before you fuck this town up.
Yep, he's gonna fuck Coney Island up again. Let's go to the bar, Josh. Josh.
She's like, let's go to the bar, Josh. They're all trying to scoop in. They're all trying to swoop. They're like, Josh is our friend now.
I need a fucking drink.
Let's go to the bar.
He needs a drink.
Let's go to the bar, Josh.
I need a drink.
You want to go to Margarita Island?
You want to hang out with these lovely ladies?
You can't stream in there.
Yes, you can.
No, don't.
They're all like, yes, you can.
You can. I know the owner.
Just don't.
She knows the owner of Margarita Island, Josh. I think she's lying, but I think these are the lies that need to be lied right now. Put the lies in the hag.
I need a drink.
You want a drink here?
Somewhere. Maybe we can find a store.
Let's hide from all your fans, though, you know?
I wish that guy ran me over, then I can sue him.
What if he doesn't have...
I wish that guy ran me over, then I could sue him. Dude, they're right by the Nathan's hot dog. You know how fat I am? I don't think I could walk by there without getting a hot dog.
Money.
If he has a job, they can...
Nobody know what happened. I wonder if I'm going to get blown up for this radio song in the background.
Garnish it.
Once they're garnishing, it'll stop working.
Who's saying that woman wasn't beautiful? She was a very beautiful woman. I don't think anybody is saying she wasn't beautiful. I think they were talking about the tigs on that thick one, though. You guys are crazy in chat. What are you talking about? Everybody in chat is actually simping on those women. I'm trying to see one person saying something bad about it.
And it'll take food stamps.
Fuck you! I'll fucking kill you!
Was that him?
Yeah. I'm gonna...
I really wish that rap wasn't in the background.
No, don't run! No, John!
Oh, they said she's not bad? It's not bad to say she's not bad. She's not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all means she's good. Some people just speak in negatives because they've been hurt all their life. Shout out to Stabby McHugs, whose name is literally the definition of being hurt all your life and still winning hugs. Stabby McHugs.
No! Get back here! Stop it! That's ridiculous! Stop!
Josh running after everybody that says get the fries in the bag. I hope it's like a bit, because it's brilliant. It's so funny. The fact that he kicked that woman lets me think he's not playing. Sticky, you can't say they probably have awful credit scores. You're not allowed to say the thing that everybody knows is true.
Get back here right now!
Anybody who knows the owner of Margaritaville does not have a good credit score. Or Margarita, whatever it was. Margarita, I think it was Margarita Island or something. I can't remember.
Right now! Thank you. Thank you, Josh.
Ball Liquor says being bad means you hot. They said she not hot. This is where the colloquialisms get mixed up. Saying she's not bad at all means she's good, right? But saying she bad means she's hot. So I can see why you were confused. I'll accept that. I don't think anybody was talking down on those girls, though. I don't think. We'll see, though.
I gotta leave this country.
No, you're fine.
I gotta get out.
He's got to get out of this country. He's only been to 7 countries.
It's not worth
Stay
it.
happy. It's fun. Did you call an Uber yet?
Yes.
Okay, how many
I'm
minutes?
not staying here. I'm going to the nearest embassy and getting
Josh
asylum.
is a disabled street rat sent $15. Josh, I can't wait to know. And slut you, I'm finding your hotel and I will be taking your passport. You don't deserve to
This sounds like Hank Hill. I don't think he would do this.
go to any more countries because
Yes, I fucking do! Stop it, Josh, Josh, you're not even drunk. Stop!
Don't tell me to
Was he chewing his own hand off? Is that new?
Stop it. You're being crazy for no reason. Stop
I
it.
don't get paid enough! Ah!
Josh?
I'm gonna...
Josh, you're going crazy for no reason. Stop it. Please stop it. What are you...
The casually headbutting the street pole. Very good. Very nice.
Doing? Banging your head on the pole?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm trying to get a
Josh,
brain injury so I could get
Josh, you're not even, are you drunk?
I'm trying to get a brain injury so I could get health care. That was not brain injury levels of impact, Josh. I think we both know that. I think you're frustrated and you're using some sort of stemming tactic to release your frustration. That's okay.
No.
Then why are you flipping out?
I haven't drank.
Why would you flip out for no reason? You don't even have the drunk excuse. Please don't behave that way. It's psycho. Please don't do that. Please, please, please don't do that. Jesus Christ.
I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit.
No one gets paid enough to bang their head against a...
I don't get paid enough.
Touche. Touche.
Metal pole.
I just don't.
How many minutes till the car's here? Oh, there's it? Okay.
Oh, they got the...
Be quiet, get in, don't let her...
They got the disability Uber? Oh, shit. Is it because he's autistic, he gets the disability Uber? Can I order disability Ubers? What sort of ailment do I need to get the fucking disability Uber?
I didn't know you're crazy.
I wish that guy ran me over so I could sue him and be a millionaire and flee the country.
Jim Bertucci sent $15. What's up, you little stinky pulpy diaper boy? I know it was you. Stank up the Uber, you unemployed disabled rat.
I would have jumped in front of
needs to change your diaper for you and tie your shoes too.
I really would have done that, you know.
Dom Bertucci talks so much shit. $15 at a time.
Got run over.
No.
And then I could...
You think I'd let you get run over? No.
He's tried to. I should have let him.
You shouldn't get so crazy.
It's crash out time. Rat Boy sent $20.
I should have let him do it to run me over.
No, you shouldn't have.
I could sue him and be a multi-millionaire.
Gosh, don't get crazy and run after people. When you're with me, why would you run after people? Why do you do that?
It had nothing to do with alcohol.
Right, it has nothing to do with alcohol. You don't feel threatened. You're going after them. They're not coming after you.
They're calling me names and trying to run me over.
Bro, they're saying put the fries in the bag.
They said unemployed.
It puts the fries in the bag, or else it gets the hose again.
Unemployed, put the fries.
You got to start laughing it off. You're not unemployed. You're not the recipient of put the fries in the bag. That doesn't mean anything to you. You got to stop reacting like that, Josh. It's not normal.
CT says Mr. Bass claims Diddy essayed him. Have you seen this Boogie essay everybody's talking about from the camping trip last night on Lockout Live?
I think people used to think it because you were so drunk, but it's just a silly thing you got to stop doing.
You're silly, Josh. A little content right there. I'm actually going to pull up the rainbow screen so I have a couple of moments to look for this Boogie video. I don't know if you guys watched any of the Lockout Live camping trip last night, but I think... Ayo, let me pop
Seth
back.
Looks donated $5. I only do nice TTS, unlike those dirty trolls.
This is very sweet of you. I need to get the TTS up on this screen. Thank you, Seth Looks. Let me see, Lockout Live. Let me see if I can find this video of what the kids are saying was Boogie being SA'd. Not cool. I don't know where it is. Let me see. I gotta better search this shit. Okay. That's a pic, not a video. Where's my Boogie? Okay, this one says the essay. So let's pop over. So here it was, the Lolcow Live camping trip. Boogie, Wings, I guess Wings in the hospital right now, internally bleeding. Last night, Boogie was forced to sleep in this tent outside while people sent donos. And this is what everybody is getting up about.
Yeah, with feet like that, I bet you make a fortune on OnlyFans. Oh, God damn it. Who the fuck are you?
Now, really quick, this guy jumping on Boogie's back. Boogie is a big guy. He's got a bad back. He's been doing axe stuff all day. The jumping on his back thing, this guy doesn't look like he's a tiny guy. That could have fucked up Boogie's back a little bit. That could have.
Why is your dick on me? Why did you want to put your fucking dick on me? Get your fucking dick off.
This guy that Boogie does not know, by the way. I think it's one of Keemstar's buddies, neighbors, maybe. I'm not sure. But he's smacking Boogie's butt. He's allegedly rubbing his dick on him.
I don't want to feel your fucking... Why is it hard? Why is your dick fucking hard? Get your fucking hard dick off me. Get your hard fucking cock off me. I don't want your fucking cock on me.
Boogie, you said you had bisexual relations.
He's kissing him. His girlfriend, who was actually wearing trash bags for pants.
Just grab it. Grab it.
I'm not touching this fucking stranger's...
She's making her husband hump rump Boogie. She's an accomplice.
Fucking dick.
The Bali super chat is $26.25.
Are you his wife?
Are you his wife? Boogie's shit talk in these clips has been hilarious.
The hooker in the background.
Cock out of my mouth.
Boogie says, "Get your large cock out of my mouth." What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, man. Look, I get it. You're a homosexual and you're afraid to admit it. Find somebody else. I ain't your fucking boyfriend. I'm not going to be your fucking beard. Go fuck yourself. I'm tired of that shit.
They had that screeching scream playing every 5 minutes.
Boogie, he was just trying to give you the real fucking that you deserve.
He's really fucking hard, dude. He's fucking into that.
Yeah, that's my job.
And there ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Just don't do it to me.
There ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Just don't do it to me. I think that's a reasonable request.
You're a liar. You touched a 15-year-old boy's dick.
I was 15.
You still are a pedophile.
How is...
So Boogie told a story about how when he was 15, he experimented with another 15-year-old boy. And Keem was like, "What? You just admitted to the world you touched a 15-year-old boy's dick." And Boogie's response is, "I was 15." The troll in that is funny. The back and forth of that, the setup from Keem and Boogie's response, that's entertainment. It's fucked up, but it's entertainment.
Does it make, if you're the same fucking age, make that make sense, you fucking gnome fuck?
Boogie takes Keem's troll bait. I don't know. Half of it I think Boogie does on purpose for entertainment. The other half I think Boogie just takes all bait all the time. But Boogie is an entertainer. Like, he is an entertaining person. Which is why when he's over here getting fucked with by these people, nothing these people was doing was entertaining. And you can see by the audience was pretty collectively pissed off about what they were doing to Boogie. But Boogie handled it so well and was just fucking roasting them. Like, this video is only a couple minutes long. They were there for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know how long it was exactly. Boogie was consistently roasting the shit out of them.
You're a pedophile.
I didn't even dignify that stupid shit. I don't know if you noticed, but they stopped donating once the fucking caveman came in, so fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Boogie was getting a lot of donations during this sleep stream, and they did stop when those people came through. The chat was not happy when those people came through.
I owe you $2 million. Why?
Yeah, you owe me about $1 million for having your husband's cock in my mouth.
So the neighbor girl at the end added on, or whatever, Keem's friend, you owe me $2 million. And Keem's like, why? She goes, because I'm broke. Negative content. People are saying that Boogie was sexually assaulted. If Boogie would have taken it that way, what those people did was not welcome. It was not scripted. It was not part of like it was not part of the plan. But Boogie rolled with the punches, and Boogie made it funny. Boogie made it comical. I don't think Boogie thinks this was a sexual assault, but it could have been if Boogie wasn't down for that. It could have been. But he handled it. And maybe it's Boogie handling it that way because Boogie has been accustomed to eating shit on this podcast for the longest time. But I do think that was not... I think the juice of that was not worth the squeeze. Like, I've fucked with people when they were sleeping on camera before. Joe has fucked with people when they were sleeping on camera before. Both of what we have done could be construed as inappropriate, except I think we handled it with a little pizzazz. I think we were smooth criminals. And I think these people were a little not. There's a fine line between entertainment and assault, guys. Luckily, Boogie is a good enough entertainer to continue entertaining throughout the entire thing. And I've made a lot of people in chat like Boogie who hated Boogie. This moment actually won him back some fans, amazingly enough. RTRT says, didn't Boogie treat several Native Americans dreadfully just for being Native? Did he? I have no idea. You can't just twist Boogie's tipples because he's a lol cow. You can't. But the content over on Lol Cow Live has been pretty good. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, remember when we watched Stormlocks last time we were live? I found another video of a guy who has minimal views. This video has actually 1,000 views, I believe now. But when I found it, it had
one thing about my experience with
168. And I've been sitting on this for a minute because I found it earlier this week. But it's good to see that it's popped up. When I found it, it was like 168 views. Now it's at 1K. I don't know if this is the next Stormlocks, but this is Slob-core Kitchen, Griefcore Kitchen. And he says the title is SpongeBob and Final Destination. I don't know if this is going to be any good. I haven't watched it, but because it got recommended to me, when I see these videos that are low in views and recommended, I pull them over and we watch.
one thing about my experience with grief is the way that it shifted perceptions from my perceptions of just the world and everything, from SpongeBob SquarePants to Final Destination. Riley died, and that became a option that's available to the people that I've played Super Smash Brothers with. And that's
I don't know what he's talking about yet. We're 26 seconds into this video, and he's poured some, I believe, flour in a bowl.
a big shift, and it makes things really real. in a way that you can only know when they are really real.
Do you guys usually cook in your underwears?
And then also just the acknowledgement that like Riley's death was this specific set of circumstances and a long, complex thing, and it's not just a one-day affair. And it's going to take a long time to unpack everything and kind of...
He's talking about Final Destination. I never watched. I don't really watch SpongeBob either. I might be missing a lot of stuff here. Roger Wilkos is about to eat my first Quest pizza. Are you proud of me, Billy? They're not that bad. Enjoy.
I'm going to be constantly shifting my own thoughts and my own meaning and my own understanding, and that's okay. But it's just really annoying. Instantly, like, seeing Knife's Edge and Cliff's Edges everywhere. When, in a lot of ways, I'm honestly doing okay. Like, not great, and still not great, and that's annoying. It's a whole year.
Is it a cooking video and he just pulls out, like, already made food? Is this a reheating video?
But through this all, like, I've felt very supported, and yeah, we'll see what happens with my report card coming up, my grief report card. But I'm okay. But it's interesting trying to understand some of the way that I've changed, or I'm not okay in the best ways, and things I want to improve. So switching from the SpongeBob SquarePants to Final Destination, just like SpongeBob, it's a rambunctious show for sure. There's lots of screaming. There's lots of extreme things that happen. Like people get crushed by rocks, and that's always the funny thing about like kids media and stuff is like, oh yeah, that person's dead. That person would be dead. But it's
that person's dead. That person. I don't think this guy is as popping as Stormlocks was. Stormlocks had that heat. This guy is... This is just gross cooking, right? I don't know. His food might look great, but that hairy chest, it's not doing it for me.
Silly, and it's done lightheartedly, and it's animated, and it's this ridiculous thing that isn't real. And then, yeah, once death kind of came, it's like, oh, okay, things are real, and like I'm worried about every tiny little thing, and I see any hint of sadness or loneliness out in the world, and I catastrophize. That's something I am very good at doing. And it's just
oh, it also helps that this is depressing as fuck. What the hell?
This instant shift, and both of them are kind of untrue. But yeah, I think about it a lot, and the experience of fear.
Is there any way that his chest hairs get in that food? Is it like, he is like proudly pushing that belly out
within safety and within knowing you're okay is SpongeBob. You can scream your head off. You can have a great time. You get that rush, and that's what a lot of like risk and recklessness and adrenaline seeking, which is very much not who I am, but very much is who Riley is. Like that's the thrill and that's the rush. But I think the experience of like fear and dread in the really...
See, I never watched the Final Destination movies, but I think everybody my age or around my age was traumatized by the Final Destination movie trailer. This trailer would be playing, and all of a sudden there's a truck full of lumber or logs, a giant logging truck, and the damn log comes loose and flies right into your fucking, right to the screen. Like, oh, you just died. And now every time I'm driving and there's a lumber truck in front of me, I'm like, oh, this is Final Destination moment. I'm going to die. Every single time.
Intense, full of consequences world where people die.
Look at him smash up that food. What is he even making? Vomit?
And people have increased and intense suffering. That's not screaming your head off kind of fear. That's deep within and constant dread and happening to people who...
This is... Guys, I'm sorry I found this video. We're barely halfway through. And this is some of the... This is excruciating, right? Are you guys loving this? Or are you guys dying a little inside?
Who look fine on the outside, or who are ignoring it or believing it doesn't exist. And that's the hard stuff. And that's also the more real stuff that I don't think it's talked about as much. And it is something that I feel like before Riley died, I was better at kind of mining into those spaces. Like, okay, this maybe happened in March or something.
Is Riley from Final Destination, or is Riley like someone in his life who personally passed away? Because I don't know enough about Final Destination to know.
When I was like, my sleep schedule was awful.
And I don't think there's a Riley in SpongeBob that passed away, is there?
I had to get to work early, and I get off of I-5 and I turn right onto Nyberg Road. And it's like in the morning, and I'm always trying to turn right on red because I'm already running late.
Is he making shepherd's pie? Is this shepherd's pie? Is he making shepherd's pie? I do love a delicious shepherd's pie.
I am looking to the left. I do a couple right looks, and there's no cars that way. I'm going to another lane.
But like, to be honest, the filling of the pie was pre-made. The mashed potatoes were pre-made, right? I'm so confused. He's just wanting to take his shirt off and sit in his underwear and play putty-fuddy with old food.
And I like, okay, there's an opening, and there's a dude crossing the street, and I almost hit him. Like, not really, I didn't hit him at all, but it very easily could have happened, and I wasn't like...
Okay, I almost hit him. No, I didn't really. I didn't hit him at all, but I very easily could have hit him. Yes, every time I'm driving a car and there's anybody around, I could drive right into them. Doesn't matter how close they are to me. My car goes fast enough, I could run them down. Is this his realization? Son of a bitch. I'm kind of getting to the level of furious watching this.
Paying enough attention. And I think this is something that I would have like made a Slob-core about that night. But just in the state I was, in the grief and the sadness, like, oh my gosh, am I like not on top of it enough to where a dangerous level?
Dude, I can 100% guarantee you I am far more depressed and traumatized than this guy is. And I would never, ever, ever cry about it like this on a YouTube video. You are getting power of positivity from young Bill Fridge, because that's the only thing that allows me to exist with the darkness and despair inside of me. This guy gets a taste of darkness and despair and was like, I could have ran people over with my car. I didn't. I wasn't even close to doing it, but I could have taken their life. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I've killed 3 people this week, and I'm not getting caught.
And the answer is like, I guess a little bit. And also just driving cars.
Manahin. Why are we watching this? I found this video earlier this week. It had 168 views. I thought, this is interesting. This is a cooking video. It was recommended to me via YouTube. I didn't search this out. I said, if YouTube wants to recommend me a small creator that has minimal views, I'll watch it on my stream. We did this last week. We found the homie Stormlocks. Stormlocks killed it. This guy is no Stormlocks.
This is a dangerous thing, and like there's lots of ways we can be distracted. And I will
and cheers, Mana. Welcome back. I thought you might be a magic guy because of the Mana in the name, but I wasn't sure. Good to see you.
Defend myself. I'm a great driver.
Alex Risser says it's boring. Yeah, I know it's boring. There's like 1 minute left. I feel like I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. His food is done. This looks like a moderately acceptable shepherd's pie with a completely unacceptable underwear, hairy chest video, and the worst crybaby bullshit commentary about SpongeBob and Final Destination.
I really have not had many issues or accidents or things where I was at fault. But anyway, the road is.
Shout out to the fucking, was this a man bun up in his hair too? And now he's going to lean over in the same underwear he cooked it in and eat a shepherd pie. At least tell me how good the shepherd pie is, dude.
Filled with everyone, and you can get unlucky, and it's pretty scary. I'm glad I didn't hit that guy.
But honestly, looking at this guy, I understand why he's depressed. You suck.
But I'm a little, I wonder why I think it was too real. It was too scary and too like, oh my gosh, I'm doing bad, and I don't want to broadcast out to the world how bad I'm doing, because I don't want people to worry about me.
Oh, you don't want to broadcast out to the world how bad you're doing? Because you just did in your underwear with your fuzzy chest hanging out while serving shepherd's pie.
But oh no, because I'm not doing that, I'm actually being a faker. Am I actually not showing myself?
No. You're not a faker. Not everybody has to expose their wussy to the world. Like I said, I promise, dude, I am far more dark and sad and tormented than you are. But I would never expose my wussy to a crowd when I could expose my big, thick happiness and positivity.
And I think the answer is everything's a little bit true.
Seth looks as probably cottage pie because most people don't know the difference. Well, there you go. This might be cottage pie because I don't know the difference.
But that's just also where I was, and there's no expectation or need for me to always be completely forthright with the hard stuff.
Is shepherd's pie beef base or something? I don't know.
But I'm glad that...
Okay, Midian Thorn says if he shaved his chest, he would be less depressed. If he put a shirt on, he would be less depressed. Shepherd's has lamb, cottage is beef. Interesting. See, every time we ever made shepherd's pie, we called it shepherd's pie, but it was almost always beef. I don't think we ever did it with lamb.
I feel like I've integrated my grief to a point where I can kind of zoom out a little bit, which I really struggled to do.
Yeah, if he's grieving about losing this Riley person, understood, dude. Sorry I found your stuff. It has been a terrible downer. You eating cold shepherd's pie with your hands is not the highlight of my day. I wish I hadn't have found this. Good job. I won't be watching any more of you, though.
Yeah, so anyway, I ate the remains of my biscuit pot pie, and it was delicious.
Biscuit pot pie, he says. Was it a biscuit on top? I thought it was mashed potatoes, but that makes sense.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya. I don't think so, dude. Let's wash the taste out of our mouth. Let's go back to our tried and true homie. We got Stormlocks on deck. And what Stormlocks got? That Oreo Coca-Cola.
All right, Storm. Back. What did I tell you? Coca-Cola and Oreo got together and made a limited edition Oreo Coca-Cola. Smells like regular Coca-Cola.
Smells like regular Coca-Cola. This is going to save the day, okay? Stormlocks, he's solid. He's got 113 subscribers. This video has 16 views. You should have more.
Smells kind of like, it's got the aftertaste of One thing about this, it says like an aftertaste, and it's probably from that zero sugar. I know what ingredient it is, most likely.
It's a zero sugar? Shit. Am I about to go find a zero sugar Oreo Coca-Cola? Is that going to be in my future now? Because Stormlocks is fucking around with this zero sugar Oreo flavor Coca-Cola.
What's up with the blurry writing on here? It's not the... All right. Nope, no, I'm not seeing... I see it. This is not good for you, all right? you're gonna drink it, drink in moderation, drink a little bit. It's only, what is this? 7.5 ounces. I don't see how they got 7.5 ounces in a little can like this, but okay.
Little baby can.
It has that ingredient in it. The aftertaste is somewhat Oreo-like. But that's the can.
It's got an Oreo aftertaste.
Coke Zero Oreo flavor. All right.
All right.
That's what it says over here. Coke Zero Oreo.
Man, motherfucker, you're 2 minutes in. Stormlocks, I need to know, is it worth buying?
Limited edition. Here has the stacks or a stack of Oreos right there on the can. The can is a nice little design.
Yeah, good question, Cats. Cat says, how do you have an Oreo flavored drink with no sugar? Dude, that's a good ass question. If I can just drink my Oreos with 0 sugar, 0 calories, you know how happy I would be as a fat? I just give me a can of Oreo and drink that motherfucker. Already sucking them down with enough milk, I might as well be drinking them.
Fizzy cookie flavored.
Fizzy cookie flavored.
0 sugar. Now, just give me the sugar instead of giving me that other ingredient. We don't even mention that ingredient. We don't say that name around here. Okay?
Is it Voldemort?
The aftertaste is Oreo. The main flavor is it's Coke, but not quite Diet Coke.
Well, that would be Coke Zero, right? Is Coke Zero not quite Diet Coke?
It's Coca-Cola flavor, but not quite Diet Coke. I guess maybe that's where that hint of Diet Coke is coming in from, the 0 sugar.
Tell me more. Tell me if it's a buy. I trust you, Stormlux. I trust you.
Or maybe Diet Coke doesn't have the caffeine. I'm not sure. The late 90s, early 2000s.
They both have caffeine.
They started playing with this. Oh, yeah, it's not going to have caffeine. It's not going to... bunch of this stuff. We know it's not good for you to drink it every meal or every drink of the day. Just a little bit less.
Okay. They're over 3 minutes in. I'm going to pause. We haven't got the review yet. Seth looks says, Billy, have you ever seen the MC Search tell the Bushwick Bill story? The story about MC Hammer sending people to murk him? I don't think I have. How to Feel Real says Diet Coke is its own flavor. Coke Zero tastes like regular Coke, except it has no sugar. Cola is disgusting. Ah, fuck. I like Coke Zero, dude. When I am out and about and I have access to a Coke Zero, I tend to enjoy it.
Less. And for the people that don't have any, doing great.
R.I.P.
We don't know who needs more and who needs less, okay? I don't need any more cheeseburgers. All right?
Shit.
I'm going to give it a 3 on a storm scale. It is middle of the road. 3 out of 5, middle of the road. If you don't have it, you're not missing anything. If you do get it, you're not going to say, oh, wow, this is a great product. It's middle of the road, something nice to try. The can is slick. I will have a can sitting to the side in my collection of limited edition cans and bottles and wrap.
All right, they got it. Stormlock says it's a 3 out of 5. It's mid. Nothing to write home about. Not terrible. I don't have to run out and get one now. Thanks, Stormlock, saving me a trip to the store.
But if you don't get a chance to get this, that's what it looks like. Middle of the road, Oreo flavored Coca-Cola.
Oh, Oreo. Oh, Oreo. We're going to go out with Stormlokes right there. Thank you, Stormlokes, for washing the taste of that shirtless man's biscuit pot pie out of our mouth. This clip is they kicked me out. Guess why? Lawyer's reaction to I guess getting kicked out of a Brazilian buffet.
Lawyer's reaction.
Would you like some more things there?
Yes, sir, please.
Hey, stop right there.
What's going on?
You're done.
What's going on?
You're done. You're done. Yeah.
You're done. Why is he done? Brazilian buffet business owner kicks out human garbage disposal. And an attorney's going to react?
What? I'm done? Guys, they kicked me out again.
Too much.
Too much?
Guys, you kicked me out again. You've had too much. How they let him back in if they kick him out again? This does look fake, yeah.
If you're a carnivore and you've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, then you're missing out because essentially it's a buffet, but they bring the meat to you. You don't have to leave your seat. But ladies and gentlemen, if a customer at a buffet and
So this guy's a lawyer, and he's going to tell us, this guy seems questionable as a lawyer, by the way. I don't think I want him defending me. It's the zipped open front shirt.
ends up eating too much, then there's nothing that the business owner can do because it is all you can eat. Essentially, business owners can put a time limit.
Also, the swipes he added. This is some clickbait shit. His last name is lawyer.
Or weight restriction, but they cannot just indiscriminately decide that one customer has eaten too much and they're going to start.
I heard Cub says, could you react to school shooting surveillance footage? That's a little dark, don't you think?
Losing money, and therefore they have to cut them off because technically that is a breach of contract. It makes this business owner liable for breach of contract to this customer.
Lawyers react.
How much? Okay, if I keep eating at a buffet and they kick me out, how much can I sue them for? I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this one. What is this? God damn it, it's got Eminem in the background. About to get copyright strike for whatever this is. I don't know if I can watch it, boys and girls and chubby cherubs with pretty curls. That's me.
Get the fuck away from me now.
Yeah, I don't know if we can watch this one. Goldie says it's good. I'll just pause it every 12 seconds, hoping it doesn't trigger the goddamn copyright. He's driving off. Who's this guy on the motorcycle? This is new footage. This is new information. Is he parallel parking with a car on the back? Oh shit, the car fell off. Is the guy trying to drive it? There's a door open there. He fucked up the front end of this car too. Damn. Car is straight not on. It's fucking done. Oh, he's swiping all the cars as it goes down. There's a part 2 to this. Oh, fuck. I think the car just... The guy stole the tow truck? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wow. I wish I had the OG footage, the other angle, instead of this Eminem music bullshit. Where is this at? Did he fucking run into a bus? He stole the truck and ran into a bus? Casually steals a tow truck, busts up hella cars, runs into a bus. Unlucky.
Nigga stole my truck. That's crazy.
What word did you say?
Nigga stole my truck.
Sir, he may have stole your truck, but that's no reason to say the N-word.
All the police, man.
Hello, officer. Yeah, there was a man who stole this guy's truck, and then this guy said the N-word. Could you please lock up this guy? He should have never said the N-word.
The adrenaline was going. What happened? Everything looks like it's now.
So the truck fell off in front of the bus, and the tow truck guy got away, but this truck fell off. That did some damage, friends. That did some damage. Damn it. Damn damage. Ooh, I think. Yeah, that's total, dude. I think I am. Oh, I see. Our guy. Seth looks me up with the MC search, tells the wild story about Bushwick Bill on the Ed Lover Show. There's Vlad. There's Jump Off TV. Which, let's watch the non-Vlad one. I think Vlad gets tagged. The Ed Lover Show might get tagged too, but let's see. God damn it.
And says, yo, I'm about to Kane. Okay, so Third Base is on tour with the Ghetto Boys, Big Daddy Kane, 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
And Digital Underground. Okay.
That's a good lineup.
We're in Lafayette, Louisiana, and we're about an hour west of New Orleans. Okay. So Bushwick Bill comes to me and says, yo, I'm about to go to New Orleans. It was a Thursday night. He said, I do this comedy night at this club called Peaches. And I'm already thinking it's comedy already, that his little ass is doing a comedy night. But he's like, no, it's hip hop with a live band, and it's comedy, and it's this whole thing. My baby mama's mother throws it.
My baby mama's mother throws it. I wish I was there. Fuck the tour they were on. I want to be at that comedy show. R.I.P. Shock G. There's a photographer here in Seattle that I worked with shooting some photos for a buddy of mine's album, and she's got a photo book coming out next year with her and Shock G. They worked on a bunch of stuff together. Should be an interesting photo book.
He's like, yo, I got a limo. We're going. You don't have to pay for the limo. You could just go. I'm like, that sounds great. I said, but we got to be back here by 8 a.m. because the buses leave. Right. So he's like, oh, no problem. No problem. Not a problem. So he's with his brother, his younger brother. His younger brother's regular size. Right. We get in the limo, and he had a bag, like a satchel. Bill had a satchel. He proceeds to now stand on the seat.
Bill had a satchel. Why do I now want a satchel?
In the back of the limo. He's standing. Okay. His head's not hitting the roof. He's standing, and out of the satchel, he pulls out the Bible, and he starts to read scripture from the Bible. And he's telling me how spiritual he is, and this and that, and I'm like, all right, you know. In the limousine. In the limousine. Standing on the back of the seat. Standing on the back of the seat. While the limo's moving. While the limo's moving. Now, the limo driver was this real big country dude. White cowboy hat and a little tie and just crazy. And his brother's going, preach, brother! Preach, Bill! Preach! And I'm like, all right, whatever. So we pull up to this. Trapped. I'm trapped. We pull up to this condo. And it's in this really nice gated community. Right. So we pull up to this condo, and all of a sudden out come these little midgets.
Okay. I am so jealous that I'm not there. Yeah, Bushwick Bill was a dwarf rapper, and he was a member of the Ghetto Boys with Scarface, and I always forget my other guy's name. He's got the podcast. Why do I not remember his name?
Diapers. Daddy. So happy to see. And they got big ass heads and little ass bodies. And here comes this woman, and she's pregnant. And this is his baby mama. Right. So I'm like, oh, Bill, it's your family. He's like, yeah, come on in. We're going to have a drink. Let's sit down. We're going to have a drink. Yada, yada, yada. We go into the house. Wow, that was really loud.
That's my fault. Sorry.
Shell's crazy loud. Thanks. Now I have tinnitus. Tinnitus brought to you by Shell. So we go in the house, and the mom is sitting there, and there's a
That phone ringing threw off the story. My attention deficit disorder. I have to recalibrate to re-listen to the story now. That one little pause right there threw me off.
triple beam scale on the kitchen
Willie D, thank you, ill-minded. Goddamn, I can't believe I forgot his name.
counter. And I'm like, okay, she got a triple beam scale, whatever. I know what that's for, but whatever. And I look to my right, and there's a bay window, and the bay window had like this little cutout, and in the cutout are these keys of cocaine. Just keys, like 12, 15 keys of cocaine. What the hell? So I'd say to Bill, I'm like, Bill, he's like, yeah, you know, she runs shit in the...
He's like, yeah, you're not the only white in this house, Search.
And she's like the queen. She does her shit. His mother-in-law. Okay. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, she runs the comedy club, sells a little fucking yay on the side, or maybe the comedy club is on the side. Don't ask, don't tell.
Oh, wow. This is great. Let me get the fuck out of here. Like, I want to get out. Let's go to Peaches. So the baby mama comes. She's pregnant. She's like 7 months pregnant. We go to Peaches. Just drinking, having a good time. I start freestyling on the mic, yada, yada, yada. Bushwick Bill's brothers talking to these 2 chicks. We're doing our thing, yada, yada, yada. I'm watching the clock. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was about an hour and a half ride from to Lafayette. I'm like, you know, okay, well, you know. Club starts to shut down. And Bill's brother's drunk. I mean, drunk. And Bill is drunk. And Bill's brother goes, yo, before y'all leave to Lafayette, drop me off at the Burger King. I want to meet these chicks at Burger King. And Bill goes, yo, where the fuck is Burger King? And before his brother can say Burger King's right around the corner, Bill starts spazzing out. Yo, pull over the fucking limo, man. Get the fuck out of my limo. I forgot his brother's name, but Bill's brother, get the fuck out the limo.
Bill's brother?
Get the fuck out the limo.
Get the fuck out the limo, Bill's brother. You're getting fucking Burger King front door service in the limousine.
Tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Fuck out the limo. He's standing on the seat. He's jumping up and down. Fuck out the limo. So the limo driver pulls over, and Bill's brother gets out. He's like, yo, what's the problem? And Bill's spazzing out. I mean, spazzing out. Like screaming on him, jumping up, trying to poke him in the eye. Jumping.
Picking on Bushwick Bill. Picking on him. Let him be little. Let him be angry.
He goes down on the floor and grabs a brick and throws it at his brother and cracks his head wide open. His brother's leaking. His brother touches his head, sees the blood, goes into this kung fu judo pose. And Bill starts running. His little legs running, runs into the limo. And his brother's leaking. And he comes in, and the baby mama goes, don't hurt my baby, don't hurt my baby. And he jumps through the partition. And the baby mama jumps through the partition, and the brother's trying to get at him, and I'm like, this is fucking nuts. Like, I gotta get Bill's brother out of here. This is fucking crazy. I look behind me, the Burger King is right there. And I see the chicks in the Burger King parking lot. So I start running over to the parking lot. I figure if I can get the girls back over to Bill's brother,
he'll chill out.
He'll just leave. Right. He'll leave. Well, the promoter now pulls up and he's talking to these chicks. And he's trying to move on, and I'm like, I'm just seeing this whole episode like flash before my eyes. And just as I get to the Burger King, these chicks peel off. Wow. And I'm like, fuck. Oh my God. So So I'm walking back, and the promoter's like, "You didn't want."
He ran all the way to the Burger King, and they left. Those girls were not down. If I'm going to meet anybody at a Burger King, and I'm a girl, all right, I'm going to wait until they show up. Unless that person's not popping. Is Bushwick Bill's brother not popping? If I showed up to a Burger King and some girls were waiting for me, I don't care if I had a brick wound in my head and I was bleeding everywhere. They would wait for me.
Want them bitches anyway. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You don't know what's going on, yada, yada, yada. He's like, oh, don't talk to me like that. I'm like, dude, you don't. And I can hear Bill in the distance pleading with his brother not to kill him. He's on his knees. Please don't kill him. And his brother's still in the pose. So what happened while this was all going on was that Bill's baby mama got on her cell phone and called her mother. Okay? So the mother-in-law is now pulling up in this dark...
Oh, shit. They got Mama Dukes, the fucking Kilo Queen, coming through. It's fuck Burger King. The Kilo Queen is about to end this shit.
Ass driveway we were in a strip mall, dark ass strip mall, in a K car, a white K car. Where's Bill's brother? I said, you know.
Seth Look says girls don't want to mess with a dude bleeding all over the place. Are you familiar with girls? Girls love dudes bleeding all over the place. Like, it's like the number one cool guy thing to do. Sometimes when I run out of things to talk about with a girl on a date, I just cut my face open and bleed everywhere. And it always ends very well.
They're over there. She pulls out the Mac 11 and said, he's dead. Pooh! Shoot, start, and I go, oh my God, this is a fuck, what the fuck am I?
She starts shooting?
No, she starts running the car, speeding towards the limo. She's going to kill because she thought Bill's brother hurt her baby.
Right.
Just as all this goes on, the cops come around the corner.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
The mother does a U-turn, peels out, breaks out. Bill is pleading, please don't kill me. Please.
Bushwick Bill pleading for his brother not to kill him, and his brother is still standing in a karate stance after Bushwick Bill busted his head open with a brick. This is funny. This is funny.
Cops come out. The second the cops come out, what's going on? Bill says, he attacked me. Throw him in the fucking car. Throw him in.
Busts his brother over the head with a brick, and now is super snitch. Damn, this is not a flattering story.
In the fucking car. His brother, he doesn't even have two words to say. He's belligerently drunk. They grab him. They handcuff him. They throw him in the back of the police car. And he's leaking.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's leaking. It's leaking. He's all covered in blood. They put him in the back of the car and they crack open the window. Bill is trying to jump to the crack of the window to spit on his brother.
Oh my God.
And he's spitting all over the window of the cop car.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, Bill, we gotta go. It's 5:30 in the morning. We gotta catch the bus. We gotta get on tour. We gotta get the fuck out of here. This is a nightmare.
Right.
I'm exhausted. I haven't slept. I've just been running in a parking lot trying to chase these chicks for Bill's brother and his mom with the Mac 11. It's all like winding on me. I'm exhausted. We're in the limo going back to Lafayette. It is pitch dark. The limo pulls over.
It is pitch dark. Sometimes when people don't pronounce their R's, it bothers me. Pitch dark. That bothered me.
In the middle of nowhere. And the partition rolls down. And it's the driver. And the driver pulls up his hat that got crushed in all the drama. And he said, one of you motherfuckers is paying for my hat. My wife bought me that hat. And pulls out a 45 and points it at both of us. And he says, if I don't get money in 30 seconds, I'm killing both of you motherfuckers.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, Bill, I ain't got no money on me. You better pay this motherfucker. What the and he's like, I'm counting. And Bill just peels off $200, gives it to him. Guy pulls up the partition, drives. 5 minutes before those buses pulled out, I was out of that thing. And, I was gone. And I've never seen Bill to this day.
What a great story.
Oh my God. Yo, this is I love the show.
It's fucking crazy.
What a great story. That was a fun story. I think my favorite part was the Kung Fu pose. They're eating the dogs. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are wild. We're wild style young Bill Fridge kicking it with the kids. How's everybody doing today? What do you say? Let's hit him with some of that Kill Tony.
Hold up to the mothership, this one's on my bucket list. If my name don't get bucket pulled, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. The band is jamming, drinks are slamming, and the vibe is right. Been working on my minute, I'm so in it, tonight's the night. They dim the lights, shit is tight, and now the show opens. I wonder who the guest will be, maybe it's Joe Rogan, no joking. The spot is sauce like Polly's mom's spaghetti. Palms are sweaty, 3 other awful comments bombed already. Slow and steady, the weight is heavy, it's my one shot. So many drunk flops and dumb thoughts took up spots. It's getting close to close, William Montgomery. There's one last bucket pole to go. Fuck, it's me. Either I'm a real riot or I'm a real phony. When the crowd goes quiet, it gets a little lonely. If I own the moment, then everyone will know me. But if I blow it, I'ma kill Tony. Everybody here's had a club sandwich, right? But what if that club was other than a country club? Like, let's say that club was the Mile High Club. Would it be a weenie and some buns after smoking some bud? A hot dog's not a sandwich. Hey, what's your fucking damage? I'ma take you to the Fight Club. They serve a knuckle sandwich. What if it wasn't a club but a clan? What the fuck you say, bro? It would be white meat on white bread with extra mayo. If it was a comedy club, would it have a funny taste? At an anti-mask rally, would they serve it open-faced? If it was a photography club, what would you say? Cheese? Is anybody in the crowd gonna laugh at any of these? At the book club, you can count on a Monte Cristo. In the 27 club, they'd probably just need a pistol. At a strip club, would you toss your bread up at some breast meat? Or would it be a sloppy Arby's roast beef? Let's eat. What? I guess I'm not in the cool kids club. Whatever, I heard they were served Subway Jared sub. Ha, fuck you all, you pussies. Keep on booing, do you really wanna push me? I'm hecka offended, rock my Second Amendment, bare arms. Getting busy, I'll go grizzly, no false alarms. Maybe don't come to work next Monday, Red Band. I'ma kill Tony, you don't know me, you're a dead man. Either I'm a real riot or I'm a real phony. When the crowd goes quiet, it gets a little lonely. If I own the moment, then everyone will know me. But if I blow it, I'ma kill Tony. Kick the door in, crowd roaring, I'm the strangler. I see Tony run off, he go hide behind his regulars. Drop a perk 30 into Hans screwball whiskey. Leave him kissing some sissy chick dudes all tipsy. Cam is in my face, screaming out gang violence. I hand his ass some pretty rocks and dude stays silent. The big red machine hits the scene in his thong. Luckily he got distracted by Red Band's mom. Tony sees my shadow, asks, is that David Lucas? Nah, it's me, Tony. Time to face the music. Not a hack comic, I hack comics, let him have it. Head down, one swing, Gallagher, sledge-o-matic. Either I'm a real riot or I'm a real phony. When the crowd goes quiet, it gets a little lonely. If I own the moment, then everyone will know me. But if I blow it, I'ma kill Tony.
Yeah, the Adam Ray Jeremy character that he had on Kill Tony this last week. He's done that character before on his own channel. He's done a few things. I think he hosted a comedy night at the Comedy Store as Jeremy too before and put up a recording of it. Good stuff. Ari Matti has been killing it. Hope that guy gets a green card. He's been Consistently funny. Tony Hinchcliffe should book me to perform this live on Kill Tony. Dude, I got to make a music video for this so that I can get more attention on it and then perform live on Kill Tony. Or, just get more views on it. I do not make my own beats. I work with this guy, Lincoln Nettleton, Lincoln Travelers, a.k.a. at Undercast Studios in Seattle, Washington. You love that show, Kill Tony? It's funny. It's good, huh? I was watching Kill Tony a lot when I wrote this album, and I was thinking what type of song to do next. And I was like, I'm going to do a Kill Tony song. I'm going to write myself a minute and perform a minute on the fucking song, since I do not have any plans of going to Austin, Texas, and waiting in a room week after week after week to get drawn up on stage. I thought it was a fun way to do a little minute, though. How have you been blazing? Seth looks as I was disappointed to learn recently that the bucket poll is a work. I mean, a lot of entertainment is a work, but I don't think the bucket poll is a complete work, right? I do think they set some people up probably here and there. But that's part of entertainment beyond, like, every level of entertainment has some prestige to it. Thank you, Josh. I'm trying to be cute. The bucket polls will work, so if you have a good story, you might get on. It's not a full work, right? Like, they have tons of duds. I think they might work, like there was one episode. Well, there's a few episodes where things just look a little too, like too many of Cam's friends get pulled up when they're in town. Where'd you see this work stuff, Seth looks? Where did you see this? Why are you ruining Christmas for a little boy? It's still real to me, damn it. Did you guys watch the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix? Shit was pretty tame. I was expecting it to be way more of an attack on Vinnie Mac. It was pretty. They load dudes in so the panel can rip on them. Oh, don't they? Doesn't that naturally do that? We used to talk on Discord about you getting a show in Medford, Oregon. Come down south in Southern Oregon soon. Yeah, I should figure it out, dude. I should go perform down the West Coast. Do a little mini tour, see if I can get booked. Cover gas money in a hotel. Place to eat and wash my asshole. Good times. Yeah, the Vince doc was not anything crazy. The first few episodes are just like running through the history of WWE, basically. Him getting the company, like it's really just a biopic on McMahon, and then it throws in, like, everything was filmed. All the interviews were filmed before he was outed as being a head shitter. Tony isn't naturally funny, so he needs a script. He's fine. Tony's fine. Tony is just fine. You don't have to be the funniest guy ever to do that gig. The show is very well done. It gives the opportunity for train wrecks. It gives the opportunity for success stories. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's worthless. Worthless? Nothing is worthless. Nothing. Everything has value. Everyone is happy. Everyone is happy. you saying I'm funnier than him, for one, I'm funnier than a lot of people who are funny people, right? I am probably a comedic genius, and when you call me a comedic genius, that's probably a slight against me, because I'm probably actually just a straight up genius. One time someone called me a comedic genius and I said, hold up. I'm an actual genius who happens to dabble in comedy. You know? How do I feel about Adam Ray coming from my city? Dude, I went to high school with Adam Ray. I'd like known him since he was literally like 15, 14. He used to fucking hang out with all the kids I played Magic cards with. We were in that circle. I've known his sister. I had his brother-in-law on Big Chillin' last month. I've been following Adam Ray's career since before the beginning, when he used to do the high school announcements at my high school. He would co-host with this girl, Michelle, who was in my class, and she was a very sweet girl. She used to be on the Bill Nye the Science Guy TV show, and I would watch that all the time. She was a very sweet girl. She would always offer to get my baseball cards signed by Omar Vizquel because they went to church together. But I would never bring my Omar Vizquel cards in. I think I forgot to. She's like, bring them in. I'll get them signed by Omar. He goes to my church. I was like, oh, that's very sweet of you. But I would forget because I literally barely remembered to go to school, let alone bring my Omar Vizquel cards. I think I did bring one, actually. She probably got it signed, and I just lost it. I do remember something like that. Anyways. Vince McMahon's evil mustaches, magic cards are for dorks. I'd never cast a dark ritual. Dude. Have you ever cast a poetic ingenuity? Look at those babes. Whenever one or more dinosaurs you control attack, create that many treasure tokens. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's money right there. You like the wild robot revolting machine? I saw it the other night. I thought it was cute and fun. I saw Megalopolis last night. It's an interesting film that dabbles in past, present, and future. It's some modern fable, surreal, like parallel universe type of existence of America. A lot of great stars in it. Dustin Hoffman, John Voight, Shia LaBeouf, Adam Driver. There's tons more. Giancarlo Esposito. Tons of talent. It's an interesting one. Paul Ziegler really loves Substance as his movie of the year. Substance was good. The Substance was good. I don't think I'd call it movie of the year, but I could see why he would. It was very well done. It just got a little fucking crazy. Almost cartoonish and over the top. But I think some people want that, so. I wonder what all Paul has seen. I'm looking at my recently viewed movies. I'm trying to find one that I liked better than The Substance, hands down. I hands down liked Blink Twice more. I think Blink Twice was really good. Strange Darling was good. I don't know if I would say that was better. Diddy was a very good sleeper movie. There's a lot of good movies this year, though. As far as big budget movies go, Twisters was a cute movie. saw Long Legs. Sing Sing was pretty good, limited release. Yeah. I'm just a movie simp, guys. Yeah, The Substance is a great movie. I would recommend anybody who doesn't mind body horror and gore. It's the gore is almost even cartoonish, but the body horror is pretty in your face. Joker 2 is coming out. Yeah. I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood like 3 times. Highly enjoyed that movie. Blasian thinks Long Legs was amazing. I liked Long Legs. I just saw Halle Berry's new movie, Never Let Go. I thought that was a solid movie. I also saw Speak No Evil with James McAvoy. I thought that was a solid movie as far as thrillers go. They were both tense. Spoiler, you're discarding your hand if Mono Black Legacy. Damn, Vince McMahon's evil mustache. Don't mind twist me, brah. I do what I want. I do what I want. All right, guys, I don't think we're going to hit tonight's goal. I think we're at somewhere around like $30 or $40, and the goal tonight was $1,000. Means we're not going to be able to do another Saturday show next week. But I do appreciate everybody who hung out and donated. We'll reset the goal next month, and we'll try and hit it. There's the original Danish version of Speak No Evil on Shudder. That probably is pretty good. You see Never Let Go tomorrow? Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I love you. Have a good night. I think I'm going to go. I've ran out of content. I don't have much else to say. I'm kind of getting to the point right now where I'm thirsty and a little hungry. Send me a gay stuff gift. What the hell is a gay stuff gift? Is that lubricant? You should double the goal. Yeah, guys, I'll stay on for 5 more minutes if we can double the goal of $1,000. I'll do 5 more minutes, and I'll drink this delicious Jack Daniels. I need more donuts. If we can just double the goal of $1,000 to $2,000, I'll stay on for 5 more minutes. No, I'm kidding. We'll hang out for a little bit longer, I guess. I kissed the whiskey to give me a little boost. A little boost. Put the fries in the bag already. 1K bottles of lube. I think they found out the lube was spiked with GHB. Last I heard. That's naughty. So naughty. There was some good P. Diddy. I think I'll probably stream a little more often this week. I don't know when I'll be back on Drunken Peasants. And I've kind of enjoyed talking about things with you guys. So I appreciate if you like and subscribe. I got to figure out some guests for Big Chill. I don't have anybody booked right now. Been talking about having a few big guests in December. We have a few people in December that are going to be in town for the holidays, and definitely want to have that going. So I'm going to look around. If you guys know any creators in Seattle, Washington, hit me up at Billy the Fridge on YouTube, at Billy the Fridge on Instagram. Recommend me some local creators I can reach out to and try to get to come in and sit on an episode of Big Chillin'. Macklemore? Yeah, maybe I'll reach out to Macklemore. Like, hey, Mac, will you come do an episode of Big Chillin'? Live in studio, please. Get Adam Ray. I'm not going to say anything about that, Josh Womack. But I will say, I've been talking to some big guests for December. Have Joe on? I've talked to Joe about it. We might be able to. He's been a busy boy. He's got, I don't know how much I'm supposed to say about this, but he has multiple daughters now. And he's a busy man. But we have talked about it. Seth Looks is not in Seattle. That's true. But if you know any creators that are in the Seattle area, big, small, if they seem like they're a good conversation, I want to reach out to them. I got my friend Anastasia Nicole. We did a bunch of videos back in the day with Onision, and she's been a friend of mine and collaborator for a while. You guys would probably notice her if you saw her. We'd be talking about having her come in and kind of like guest host with some people because she's a fun enough person. She says dumb, funny shit, so might have her come in more regularly on Big Chillin'. Kind of want to have more people who might show up more than once. I need to reach out to some people too who I talked to early on and couldn't secure dates. I'm just thinking of, the long term of this because right now the calendar is open and I need to lock in some dates. So any thoughts y'all have? Try Kurt Cobain or Chris Cornell. I might be able to get them on, dude. I might be able to get them on. If I have a time machine, hot tubby time machine. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Any news on that clown? Actually, you know what? I think there is. I haven't watched any of this, but I think he went to court finally. Let me see if I can. This might be. Onision lawsuits, day 1.
Now calling civil case 23-5523, unknown party versus Google LLC et al. Will counsel please state your appearances for the record, starting with the plaintiff?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lisa Haba for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Margaret Maybe for the plaintiff as well.
Hi. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amit Gressel for defendants Google and YouTube.
Hi. Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Brian Willen, also for the Google and YouTube defendants.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am James Jackson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am.
Okay.
So today was the very first day of court between Jackson versus Sarah versus Regina versus Google. And it was very, very underwhelming. However, there is some interesting things that happen in here, and I have condensed the video even further down to what it was. I've taken out a lot of the pauses and a lot of the big no talking sequences.
All right, so I have talked to Onision a little bit about this case. It'll be interesting to see what Repsion has to say about it, because I haven't watched any of this footage.
So you can get right to directly to the point here. Essentially, what happens in this is the judge chews everybody out. That's the simplest way I can express this. Legally, everybody kind of screwed themselves up in a way, even Onision. The judge goes at everybody here for a procedural issue because things were not done properly in the court system with 2 separate cases in 2 different states. And there was an issue of consolidation of where cases that are both related need to be combined into one and then sent over to, I guess there was 2 different judges in 2 different states dealing with 2 different cases. But this overall, the judge does explain this pretty clear cut on.
Well, what are you explaining it for then if the judge explains it? Let the judge. Why is the judge clear cut, but you're not, Repsion?
What everybody kind of did wrong in this situation. It is kind of frustrating to see Onision kind of smirk and try to bite his lip, try not to laugh, because all the lawyers kind of screwed themselves in this. Not in a major way. Like, it's not going to be like life changing. Like, the case isn't just going to just go away because they messed up in these minor things. But it is, things weren't done properly. And in the legal system, you have to do things in this very, very delicately, and you have to do things in a specific pathway in order.
It's probably a good sign for Onision that the lawyers are incompetent.
To achieve things legally by the book. And this judge that we have here is a by the book judge. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. So here it is in its entirety. I requested.
Allegedly, I'm not going to say who said this. Allegedly, Sarah was approached by this lawyer, and Regina, the other person who was suing, were approached by this lawyer, and this lawyer said they'd be able to sue Onision and Google would just pay out immediately, not wanting to deal with a lawsuit, and it'd be easy money for all of them. And then when the lawyer got in, allegedly, it wasn't easy, and allegedly, Sarah regrets doing this, but is stuck doing this, or else she'll have to pay the lawyer fees. Allegedly.
This. I was at work all day, so I didn't get to see this live.
I could be lying about this. I could be misconstruing it because I don't want to. I only heard it from one person, right? And I don't recall exactly the way it was said, just what I remember being told to me.
I've blurred all the names just for prosperity's sake, for privacy, even though this is a publicly available court case that is ongoing. So this is all public record. So if you want to file a privacy complaint on me, Onision, for posting this.
Privacy complaint. Silky Slim, I love you too. You're the shit.
By all means, go ahead. It shouldn't go through. But yeah, so... yeah.
Mr. I'll call you Lucas Jackson to distinguish you from James Jackson. You were cutting in and out. So
are there multiple Jacksons?
You want to try to make your appearance again?
Yeah. Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am Lucas Jackson, also pro se.
Afternoon. Okay, so.
Oh shit. Is that Laney? Is that Lucas Jackson?
As you all know from the order I issued, I'm in sort of a state of confusion about the procedural status of this case. And that's what I want to limit our discussion to today. So let me make sure I understand.
Lucas is Kai. Okay, I've never heard that name before. It's been a long time since I've seen Kai. Interesting.
And the timeline here, the procedural timeline. So Gina filed a case in Florida. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so that's the first thing that happened in federal court, at least?
Yes.
Okay, Regina files a federal case in Florida against the Jacksons.
It was against the Jacksons and against the YouTube defendants.
So it's Regina versus Jacksons, and I'll just call them Google, in Florida. And then
yes, Your Honor.
Sarah files a lawsuit in federal court in Michigan?
Correct, the Western District.
Okay. Against
the same
Jacksons and YouTube, Jacksons and Google, all right, in Michigan. And then the Florida case gets transferred to the Northern District of California, right?
That's correct, yes.
And then sometime after that, the Sarah's case from Michigan gets transferred to the Northern District of California, right?
Yes, correct.
And the Regina's case that came from Florida got assigned to Judge Donato.
Yes.
And Sarah's case that came from Michigan got assigned to me.
Correct.
Okay. And then did anybody file a notice of related case in either of these cases?
I feel like we're playing a game of Hollywood Squares. And this is like the most washed up D-list celebrity version.
We have prepared one. It has not been filed yet. We're having a lot of trouble getting in touch with counsel representing the Jacksons.
Lucas Jackson is right here. This is Onision's spouse, Lucas Jackson, who I always thought was a good person, but I never really had a relationship with. Onision, I always thought was an interesting person. I wouldn't call him good or evil. I would call him interesting. Fuck.
don't need to you don't need to be in touch with counsel representing the Jacksons to file a notice of related case. I mean, the point of filing a notice of related case.
And I don't know who everybody is here. Is that Regina and Sarah up there? I really don't know. I think the lawyer is down on the bottom in the middle for Regina and Sarah, but I'm so confused.
Is to notify the court that there are two judges with similar or identical cases, right? To allow them to consider whether the cases should be adjudicated by the same judge. So when did the Regina case arrive from Florida to the Northern District of California?
One moment. It was transferred.
Here's the story of a man named Jackson and another man named Jackson who wasn't always a man. When they met, they were man and wife, but now they're hand in hand. Do-do-do-do. And one day when the Jacksons met this Sarah, they invited her to live inside their home. They waited until she turned 18, and then Onision made her a lover of his own. The Jackson Bunch. The Jackson Bunch. Regina never even met them in real life. It's the Jackson Bunch. Doot-doot-doot.
In October of 2023.
Okay, so and when did the Sarah case arrive from Michigan and end up in my court?
It would have been around the same time, but I'll confirm for you. October of 2023, Your Honor.
And so these two cases have been sitting in our court for a year, and nobody has notified us of the two related cases that are here in our court.
Well, it's not that simple, Your Honor. In relation to the Jacksons, they filed a suggestion of bankruptcy almost immediately upon it arriving in California. Their cases have been in automatic stay until around May of this year. I believe there's a notice in June when that stay was lifted.
Dude, this lawyer, I think the blonde in the bottom in the middle is a lawyer. I just want to point out how low in frame she is. Like this camera framing screams incompetence. I'm gonna say that. But on top of that, everything about her demeanor screams Onision hurt her too. She is not. If she's the lawyer, this is trouble.
Meanwhile, in January of 2024, YouTube, the Google defendants and plaintiffs got together. We agreed to dismiss the claims in the Donato case and file all of those claims before Your Honor. So we filed an amended complaint, which is what has been fully briefed before this court and was initially set for today's motion to dismiss. So as it pertains to the YouTube defendants, we collectively did that together. When the stay was lifted.
See the guy in the middle position just bit his lip when she said we collectively did that together. He's like, she is not telling it how it is. He bit his fucking lip hardcore.
After May, in the Donato courtroom, the Jackson defendants have counsel in that case. They don't have counsel in this case.
Which makes me think the middle guy is a Google lawyer.
Counsel for that case emailed myself and Miss Baby and asked us if we would intended to consolidate the cases, to which we evaluated that, agreed that was...
Blasian, you know everyone here better than I do, right? Is there... Who was in what square? Could you tell me who all these... how many of these people could you tell me who they are? We obviously see Lucas. We obviously see Onision. I believe the blonde lady is the lawyer for the plaintiffs. I can only assume the judge is in the other bottom corner, opposite Lucas. And there are at least 2 to 3 other lawyers here. Guy in the middle definitely looks like he's nodding out. I think the guy in the middle was the one that just bit his lip when she said that she was working with the Google lawyers. Fucking Onion putting on chapstick during the hearing. Middle left is writing stuff down. Okay. I would love to see a content house of all these individuals' day-to-day life in one household. Man. Would Cancel House be great? You just fill a house with all the canceled YouTubers and creators?
Something that we should do. And it appeared, based on the communications with opposing counsel, that was an agreed position.
Is Regina not on the screen? Is Sarah not on the screen? I don't know. I don't know what they look like. Last you checked, Regina was fat. Damn it.
We sent him a motion to accomplish that.
Hold
We've
on.
gone back.
I have to interrupt you for a second because
are any of these girls Sarah or Regina? I don't know.
When you have, and I'm going to especially want to hear from Google's counsel in a second. When you have two cases.
That guy in the middle has to be Google's counsel because he has been reacting as if he is. Whenever Google counsel gets brought up, he has the reactions of, I'm Google counsel now. And the other guy might be a stenographer, the guy writing stuff down.
Against all the same defendants, asserting basically the same claims in two different courtrooms. You let the judges know. You file a notice of related case. You notify the judges that this is going on so that the judges can figure out how best to utilize judicial resources in the adjudication of these cases. And if you had done that, the very moment you had done that, I'm sure that the cases would have been related, right? And by the way, let me ask you one other question. The case that's in front of me, right, that came from Michigan, was it just Sarah who filed the lawsuit in that case, or was it Sarah and Regina who filed the lawsuit in the Michigan case?
It was just Sarah.
But Regina is a plaintiff now, right?
She is now pertaining to the YouTube defense.
In this case?
Yes.
Okay, so that happened when you reached the agreement with the YouTube defendants to drop them from the Donato case and pursue the claims in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. That sounds a little bit like judge shopping, right? You have an earlier filed case.
This is just the smirk Repsion was talking about Onision having. Onision, is he looking over at Kai right now? Like, are they in the same room? Is Kai still going by Kai? I think Lucas is a personal name. I think Kai is probably their public name. I'm going to refer to Kai as Kai until someone corrects me.
And then a later filed case, and you drop the defendants from the earlier filed case and pursue the claims in the later filed case. Why did you drop the YouTube defendants from the earlier filed case and just pursue the claims in the later filed case?
I don't think any of the, I don't want to speak for Google, but just based on our communications, I don't think any of us were intending to judge shop. We felt that was how we would best proceed. Part of it was based on the fact that the Jacksons, we knew they would be eventually arriving as part of the cases when the bankruptcy situation was concluded. They didn't have representation in the case before, Your Honor. They did have representation before the case.
Seth Looks donated $20. I figure you deserve another hour minimum wage, so put the fires in the bag.
Put the fires in the bag. Put the fires in the bag. Let the body hit the floor. Put the fires in the bag. Guys, I'm making double minimum wage tonight.
Involving Judge Donato, but we also understood that attorney may or may not be withdrawing, and we weren't really entirely clear on what the status of that was. It seemed
But
what does that have
to do with anything?
As mentioned, we've had trouble communicating with him.
What does that have to do with the choice of whether to proceed in?
You have to assume one of these lawyers is just Onision's lawyer, right? If you had to guess which one of these was Onision's lawyer, who would you guess?
The earlier filed case before Donato versus the later filed case before me. I don't understand. I mean, if it wasn't judge shopping, like what was the reason to proceed in the later filed case against Google?
I'm sorry, Judge. My internet is cutting out. We're in the middle of a hurricane right now. I'm located in Florida, so I'm so sorry.
Oh,
my
shit.
thing is cutting out.
The hurricane saved her from getting tongue lashing.
to answer on behalf of my co-counsel while she's able to get back on through the hurricane. And I will note that Your Honor had put.
So this is co-counsel. The woman is working with her on this?
A case management conference together, and we had moved this case forward. And I believe the goal by all of the parties involved was for efficiency of judicial resources, because this case had been moving forward, for us to go where the case had actually been. And we would have dismissed the...
Okay, Bryant says Onision picks his lawyers based on looks. If that's true, then Onision is representing himself.
Donato action had we been able to do so, but there was a bankruptcy stay, so we were not able to complete that. And it was, in my understanding, an effort to move to the court in which these cases were progressing, because it had been so extremely long since the first filing date, for us to move to the case where Your Honor had already heard our motion.
Yeah, co-counsel looks like, as far as lawyers go, she's got her shit together. The eyebrow guy looks like he might be Nikocado Avocado's dad. He looks like he's staring into a cum jar. He has like a weird forward-leaning look, like he's about to tap on the glass of an aquarium and try and get the fish to speak English to him. The middle guy, Google's lawyer, he's just a little drab. He probably gets shit done, though. The bottom lawyer in the middle of the hurricane, whose camera is not centered at all, she just does not look like a happy person.
Are you saying that you can't voluntarily dismiss a case that is subject to a bankruptcy stay?
We could not voluntarily dismiss because we didn't want to dismiss the case entirely. We wanted to just consolidate. And because the Jacksons were in bankruptcy, we were unable, and they did not agree, to consolidate over to the case before Your Honor.
So now the situation is that we have, in this case, we have...
So we just got word that Onision went through bankruptcy. Hopefully he's getting his life together. It's always a hard step to take. For those Onision haters out there, you can cheer that he went through bankruptcy. For everybody who wishes ill will on Onision, that's a win for you. Because I don't think you're going to get one in this case, depending on how fucked up these lawyers are. We'll see, though. You never know. The fact that he's defending with Google makes me think it's going to be pretty hard for this woman to beat Google.
Sarah and Regina versus the Jacksons and the YouTube defendants.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, I wish that were the case. At this current moment, it is Sarah and Regina versus the Google defendants, and then all we have is Regina versus the Jacksons. And unfortunately, the Donato case has Sarah versus the Jacksons. And this would have never occurred had there not been a bankruptcy stay, but unfortunately, we were unable to move forward based on those restraints.
But I still don't understand how we could have gone a year without the judges in these cases receiving a notification that there was a related case in the court in front of another judge. I still don't understand that. I don't understand what possible.
The co-counsel's like, yeah, that's a fuck up. That's dumb shit. And the main lawyer is like, fuck you. This is Onision you're dealing with. He's evil. Kill him.
Explanation there could be for not notifying us immediately when these two very, very similar cases were assigned to two different judges in the district. I mean, you have an obligation under the rules to notify us when that happens, right? And I can't imagine that we would still have two separate cases if you had.
Now Seth says, I can guess why 4 of these people would blur their backgrounds, but bottom middle is ridiculous for being so small in the frame. I actually don't think that they blurred their backgrounds. I think Repsion blurred their backgrounds because their backgrounds, all of them are full of pornographic images, and Repsion couldn't rebroadcast that on YouTube.
If you had notified us. So it seems like, this is a real, kind of procedural irregularity that we're dealing with here. And I'm trying to figure out how to solve it.
Your Honor, we are prepared to file the administrative motion. I apologize. We were under the impression we had to meet and confer. Understanding what Your Honor has said about that, we are prepared to file it today.
But the administrative motion, you file it in the earlier filed case, right?
Correct.
And you ask the judge in the earlier filed case whether they believe they will relate the two cases. So the result of an administrative motion.
Yeah, it's tasteful pornography, but YouTube can't tell the difference. Those sicko prude bots. Hi, Buff Weeps. I wonder how many of them are wearing pants. I'll tell you, Diesel, I would not be one of them.
To consider whether the cases are related would be to have Judge Donato deciding whether this case should go over to him, right? And that, candidly, that's probably what should have happened when these two cases came in a year ago, right? I mean, and then obviously Judge Donato can make his own decision about whether they are related within the meaning of the local rules. But it seems to me that that's the very first thing that should have happened in this case when the Regina case got to Donato, the Sarah case gets to me, and like the first thing everybody does is file a related case notice. And then Judge Donato could have decided whether to relate the Sarah case over to him so that the two cases could be considered together. And then you could have had a discussion with Judge Donato about whether the cases should be consolidated.
I apologize, Your Honor, and we did file a notice of related action in the original Florida matter in Regina, and I believe this may be an error on our end, having previously filed the notice of related action, believing that we had done so and unsuccessfully not doing that.
Okay, and then so now you filed a motion to consolidate the cases?
We have.
Okay, and you filed that with Judge Donato?
Yes.
And you're asking Judge Donato to consolidate his case with this case. And so that would mean that this case would be folded into Judge Donato's case and transferred to Judge Donato's docket and folded into his case?
I don't want to be unclear. Just to be clear on the court record, in the motion, we asked that Donato's case be transferred into Your Honor's case, because we felt there was more parties here and whatnot, and there was more that had moved forward in this case. So we felt.
But you filed it in Judge Donato? You filed it in front of Judge Donato? You're asking Judge Donato to send me a case?
To consolidate it into your case, Your Honor, yes.
That also is not the right way to go about it, right? I mean, the right thing to do is to get the cases related in front of the same judge. And then you can discuss with that judge whether the cases should be consolidated. But even if you didn't do that, I mean, even if they're in front of two judges, I can't imagine, I don't know for sure, but I can't imagine that it would be appropriate to file the motion to consolidate with the judge who you're trying to get rid of.
So I don't know enough about legalese to figure this out. What I'm getting is the judge is just trying to figure out how to unfuck this clusterfuck that the lawyers, the prosecuting lawyers have made. Is that where we're at here?
Right, for lack of a better word. I know that you're not trying to get rid of Judge Donato, but you're trying to get the cases consolidated in front of me. So if you're trying to get the cases consolidated in front of me, why wouldn't you file the motion to consolidate with me? I mean, what judge is going to say, all right, I'm just going to foist this case on my colleague because they filed a motion?
Yeah. What judge is going to be like, I'm going to foist this case on my colleague? You act like judges be foisting. Judges ain't be foisting. Come on.
With me.
Our thought process, Your Honor, was that that was the lower case number. So that was our understanding. I apologize if you misunderstood it.
We were going by a case number order, lowest to highest.
But I'd be happy to.
Right, but normally I would think if you're filing in the lower case number, you're asking for the later filed case to be consolidated into the earlier filed case.
I wonder if the guy with the eyebrows is Onision's lawyer.
Right. I mean, normally when a judge gets a motion to consolidate, the judge is being asked to fold another case into their existing case. Right. The judge is not being asked.
I think I'm going to call the guy with the eyebrows Nicocado Advocado.
Asked to send their case over to another judge. So we're in sort of a procedural morass, it seems to me right now. And I don't know, I don't know what the best way to deal with it is. I mean, one solution is I haven't had a chance to talk to Judge Donato yet. I mean, I could talk to him about it and see what he thinks is appropriate. I mean, my initial sense is that the very first thing that should have happened is a notice of related case should have been filed with Judge Donato, and then he could decide whether the later filed case.
Guys, remember earlier when World of T-Shirts explained his joke about putting the fries in the bag and said the joke was funny because he was making fun of somebody making minimum wage? Nicocado Advocado is funny because an advocate is a lawyer, and instead of saying avocado, it's advocado, like an advocate. Isn't that hilarious, guys?
Case is related to his. If he says yes, then the later filed case goes to him. He's got both cases.
Yeah, that guy doesn't have a unibrow. He has a nether brow. That brow is in the frickin' either zone. It's a what do you call that? What's the void world? What's the world in Minecraft that is the bad world? Is it the nether void? I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. You guys got it the first time? No. Remember earlier when I said retelling jokes and explaining them makes them funnier? That was a callback to literally the first segment of this episode. This is supreme brilliance, guys. The nether. He's got a nether brow.
Cases, y'all can have a discussion about whether they can be consolidated. That's what should have happened at the outset. And I'm wondering if that is what should happen now. And then Judge Donato can decide, and of course he's perfectly free to make his own decision about that, but he can decide if he wants to relate the cases, he can, and then he can entertain the motion to consolidate that's been filed in his court in the Regina case. I think that's the appropriate way to handle this issue. I'm not, I'm happy to hear other suggestions.
18 minutes into this, and we're just trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out how to uncluster this clusterfuck.
Way to deal with this procedural irregularity that we have here.
The guy in the middle does have a Tim Robinson look. Angela from The Office.
Did Google even know that you were filing a motion to consolidate the cases?
As it pertained to Google, we had talked to them, of course, when we agreed to consolidate their claims. As it pertained to the Jackson defendants' claims, no, we did not discuss it with Google because it didn't pertain to their claims ahead of time. We did attempt to speak to.
Well, but wait a minute. I mean,
do you think Onision is going to groom one of these lawyers that are trying to take him down into being his next throuple? Think about it.
He filed a motion in front of Judge Donato to consolidate the two cases. And Google is currently involved in one of the two cases.
The grumpy guy in the Alice Square has had a couple of direct responses to when they bring up Google's counsel. So I think he is the Google lawyer. Just little whiskey kisses. I'm not drinking a lot of them, just enough to wake up my throat muscles.
So you have to, Google has to be put on notice of such a motion, right? When you're asking for another case to be consolidated into a case that a party is involved in, the party that's involved in that second case has to be notified of the motion to consolidate.
There was a conversation, to be candid, there was a conversation. We talked to Google's counsel extensively. I can't off the top of my head tell you the exact date, but it was prior to us drafting the motion. We had mentioned to Google's counsel that we intended to potentially file this motion. Their position at the time was this doesn't really pertain to us, because Google's position at the time was that they felt that this was going to be handled at the motion to dismiss level. They believe that their case will be dismissed, of course, and of course we disagree, but that will be dealt with when we get to that substantive motion. But as a result of that, the position that was expressed to us was that doesn't really involve us. So it's not that we didn't ever discuss it with them at length. Did we send them a copy of the motion before it was filed? No, because it was being intended to be filed in the Donato case, of which they were no longer parties.
Okay. Was Google aware of this motion to consolidate?
Your Honor, if I may, I don't have a recollection of being told that there was a motion to consolidate coming, and I don't want to. There was some discussion earlier about us having gotten together with plaintiffs to sort out this procedural problem. That is how I would describe this. When both cases were transferred here from Florida and from Michigan, and there was a suggestion of bankruptcy, plaintiffs told us that they would like to dismiss the Alonzo claims and replead them in our case. And the only thing that they asked us is if we would stipulate to waive any statute of limitations issues. Our position was, okay, it's your case. You can plead the claims how you want. But it came about because we asked, are you going to consolidate or file a related case? I remember that conversation happening. And their answer was, we're going to dismiss Alonzo and bring them into this case. So I don't want to represent that we were fighting them tooth and nail. We weren't, but I also do not want it to be the record that we were somehow coordinating and strategizing how to put these all together. They said that this is the approach they wanted to take, and we didn't fight that because it's their case and they can plead it how they want.
Okay.
He's like, I didn't say, I didn't collude with them on this bullshit. I just told them to do what the fuck they want because it's their case, and I'll smash them either way because I'm the Google lawyer.
I would motion to consolidate. Didn't you also have an obligation to file a notice of related cases when
I'm Zachary Zesty, Google attorney. I'm coming to get you.
When the second case arrived and landed in my court?
Exactly, Your Honor. And notice in talking about that, that's when they said that they were going to dismiss the Alonzo claims against and bring them in. And so then the question for us was, is it still a related case if it's just the claims against the Jacksons from Alonzo against the Jacksons pending in Judge Donato's case? And I don't know that still meets the related.
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, we have claims by Alonzo. I was using first names, and I don't have to use.
Sorry, yes, Regina and Sarah. So,
if we have a claim,
Big Beef Billy with a porterhouse, porter out, 40 ounce. Big Beef Billy with a porterhouse. What's up, Forgotten Pygmy?
By Regina against the Jacksons in one court, and a claim by Regina against the Jacksons in another court, and they're the same claims, right? Where Regina's not yet in my case.
Her claims against YouTube are in this case, not against Jackson.
Got it.
So everything against YouTube is here in this case. So there's nothing against YouTube pending in the Regina case.
I mean,
which is why we would.
It seemed, if you just take a step back for a moment and use common sense, right? The point of this rule is to alert judges when there are cases with a substantial overlap pending in front of two different judges of the same court, right? That is obviously the case here.
Yeah, I agree, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, just to speak to Mr. Grizel's comments there, it is not that plaintiffs did ever intended on not dismissing any of the claims against the Jacksons in that case. We didn't intend to consolidate them into one case, but the bankruptcy would prevent that because we were not allowed to file anything in the action given the stay.
Okay. Well, I don't think that I should have been adjudicating any motions in this case before a determination was made about whether the cases are related and should be in front of the same judge. So what I'm going to direct you to do is file a notice of related case in front of Judge Donato. And that way everybody will have an opportunity to express their view of whether the cases are related. And if you want to file a notice and say that you don't believe they're related, you can do that. I'm not sure how strong that argument would be, but you can take whatever position you want, but it's your job to put in front of him this issue of whether the two cases are related. And it should have been done a long time ago. And Google can take a position, and obviously the Jacksons can take a position. Now, this motion to consolidate that you filed, has anybody opposed that? I mean, Google, of course, didn't receive notice of it.
Blasian says this feels like a big waste of time. Yes, this is a big waste of time. This is supposed to be the opening hearing of the case or whatever, and they have to get through all the mucked up bullshit because they misfiled. So they have to refile before they can even get started on this. This is a waste of time.
Have the Jacksons opposed the motion?
Their attorney did indicate that they opposed it after he'd indicated he was asking us to do it, and then he indicated later that the Jacksons opposed it. They have not filed a responsive pleading or responsive motion, or response to the motion, rather.
Okay.
It is a waste of time, and we time wasters are enjoying it.
And when is the motion to consolidate scheduled to be heard?
It's on
October 17th.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so the other thing that I think it was procedurally...
I'm doing the Nick Ricardo thing. I'm going to start doing cocaine and fucking everybody else's wife.
Improper is I don't think it was proper to file a motion to consolidate in Judge Donato's case, asking him to fold his case into this case. And so, but in any event, the first thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to deny Google's motion to dismiss as premature, I guess, because...
Okay, Google said a motion to dismiss the case, and the judge is saying he's going to deny it as it's premature, as basically what the judge is saying. And this is from me, who has zero law education. The judge is saying you can't dismiss the case yet because we're not even to a point where I can hear the case yet. So you guys need to figure this shit out so I can hear the case. So we're not going to dismiss it. I'm going to give everybody the opportunity to get their shit together. And then what he's saying is he still likely might dismiss it.
We need to sort out all this procedural stuff before I do any more adjudicating in this case. And I'm going to direct you to file a notice of related case in front of in Judge Donato's case by Monday. And then everybody, the Jacksons, will have an opportunity to respond to that, and Google will have an opportunity to respond to that. And I'm just going to tell you, and I'm sure I'll have a conversation with Judge Donato about this. I'm not sure, but I think that it's procedurally inappropriate to file a motion to consolidate in front of the judge whose case you're proposing will disappear. I think that you're supposed to file that in front of the judge whose case would be taking in the other case.
So he's saying he's not going to dismiss it because he's not even sure if he's in jurisdiction to dismiss it. And he's going to talk with the other judge, Judge Donato, who might dismiss it after all this clusterfuck.
I'm not positive about that, but I think that must be the rule.
And Your Honor, since you're denying...
And if I'm right about that, you need to research that. And if I'm right about that, you need to fix that too, right? And it may be fixing it by just asking, by saying we need to change our request. We're not asking that you send that you send your case to Chabria. We're asking that you consolidate Chabria's case into yours. But or you, and let me just say, I don't care. I'm happy to handle the case, but rules are rules, and the rules are there to ensure that that the case is adjudicated with
rules are rules. You kind of got to follow the rules in a court of law of all places. I think it goes court of law, library, Taco Bell. Those are the three places you have to follow the rules in order.
With procedural fairness. And this, it seems like we've...
Crusher says, what's your go-to Hot Pocket, and don't say my mom this time? What sucks about that is the answer is Philly cheesesteak, which also was your mom's nickname. Booyah!
We've sort of gone outside those boundaries, and we need to get ourselves back in before we do anything else in this case.
Your Honor, I know you made a ruling about the prematurity of the MTD involving Google. Did you?
I don't fuck with Taco Bell jurisdiction. It's the real deal. Where do these people learn their lawyering? Well, from what I heard, behind the scenes, this lawyer was looking to get a cash grab against YouTube, got these girls to sign on thinking they'd get a really quick, easy $5,000, $10,000 dismissal, and that wasn't the case. And the girls don't even want to be a part of this anymore, but have to because they don't want to pay the lawyer fees by backing out.
You want to is there a similar ruling as it pertains to the motion involving the Jackson defendants, or are we going to proceed on that?
No, we're not going to proceed on that.
But I'm not the authority. Nothing I say can be used or held against me in a court of law or be taken as factual.
Another way to do it is to keep the motions. I don't want to, the Jacksons are pro se. I don't know. It's very confusing because they have a lawyer in the other case.
Whoa. Midian Thorne says they went to law school at Costco. There is nothing wrong with Costco Law School, okay? A degree is a degree, especially when it comes with a chicken bake.
And they don't have a lawyer in this case. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me either. But they're pro se in this case. I don't really want to make them refile the motions. So why don't we say that the Google motion, let's scratch that. The Google motion is not denied. The Google motion will remain pending for now, and the Jackson motion will remain pending for now. And we'll sort out all this procedural business, and then we'll decide where to go from there. Okay, does anybody else have any comments or concerns?
Onision's going to chime in and be like, my name Jeff.
Your Honor, I had a question about my counsel in the other case.
Okay.
Similar to the plaintiffs, I have had an enormous amount of difficulty communicating with said attorney due to just a non-responsiveness.
Oh, shit. Did Onision just drop some heat right there? Is he saying that the plaintiffs have had trouble communicating with their own attorney? He just said, similar to the plaintiffs, I've had trouble communicating with the attorney due to non-responsiveness. And he's saying he's been talking to the plaintiffs about their dissatisfaction with their own lawyer. Am I hearing that wrong? Is that not what he just said?
I've requested repeatedly that attorney withdraw because we don't have a current financial agreement or anything like that. And I'm not really sure about what the financial agreement even is. So we're trying to go pro se there as well. And it makes me very anxious thinking about it because I can't file anything in the other case. And
which attorney is he talking about? He sounded like the suitcase lady. I think he already went through one. So is another lawyer just sticking around? It's just so confusing.
With him being non-responsive, I'm very worried about these deadlines.
Oh, so it's his old lawyer being non-responsive? This is so confusing.
Right. Well,
he's going to ditch his lawyer and defend himself. Oh my goodness. He does pick lawyers based on looks.
So first of all, I can't give you legal advice, right? Because I'm not your lawyer. So I'm sort of limited in what I can say to you. What I'll say first is that any issue, if you have a concern that there's somebody who's signed on to be your lawyer right now in Judge Donato's case, and he's not actually serving as your lawyer, or you're trying to get him to withdraw, you need to take that up with Judge Donato, right? Because that's his case. It's not my case. There's nothing I can do about it. And there has to be a way to tee that issue up in front of Judge Donato. And have you had any communication with our pro se help desk?
Limited communication with that.
You might want to sort of present this problem to the pro se help desk, and ask them for their guidance procedurally on how to tee it up in front of Judge Donato. A lot of times I'll just get a letter from a pro se plaintiff asking for some sort of relief, and we just act on it because they're pro se. We don't make them file a motion or meet a deadline or whatever. So maybe it's as simple.
I don't know if the judge wants out of this mess. The judge can't be in this mess. He's like, I don't think I have jurisdiction to be in this mess. Like, you guys have created such a fucking mess here. I think Donato's got to clear everything before I can do any judgment.
Is sending a letter to him, but I would, I can't give you legal advice. I would recommend that you talk to the pro se help desk, present this situation to them, and see if they have any guidance for you.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Lucas with the lid off.
Okay, what?
The song's good. I haven't heard that in 30 years. I want to hear it.
Anything else from anybody?
Nothing else from Google and YouTube, Your Honor. Thank you for sorting and navigating through this issue.
Nothing further from plaintiffs. Thank you, Your Honor. We appreciate it and apologize for the confusion that arose here through the various procedural problems.
Stay safe in Florida.
Stay safe in Florida. You guys are fucking wild, fam. You guys are wild. You guys were bringing up Adam Ray earlier. I got something we can play.
Their own. No, the life form. The band. What's the band? I love Beatles.
Have you seen the Beatles doc?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Have you watched anything in the last month that you've been real excited about? Oh, really? You're on a tear right now.
I just watched Spider-Man.
And? Yeah. God, why?
Yeah. Spider-Man's good.
I've heard it's just...
You know what it is?
I haven't seen one bad review.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because, and I'm not spoiling anything, but there is a way that they have... Marvel has done such a good job of topping themselves in every movie.
Yeah.
And you know why people go like, you know how there's every guy at a bar is like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Like when a guy misses a shot.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm too late or too early on this video clip.
They get paid the bucks because they are figuring out how to top their own genius. And this movie does it in a way where it feels really down to earth and really grounded. Where it's
demigod.
And sort of Infinity War just felt like it was, it was literally spanning across time.
Not COVID, yeah.
That's a different in the multiverse.
Yeah.
Somebody spoiling it. Just like comes out over William Barry. Why didn't he go away? Did in Harry Potter?
So this is where he brings me up because we went to high school together. I thought some of you might get a kick out of this. Tell me the shade level here. We got to call the shade level on this one.
We're pitching that. We're like, you know Harry Potter, right? What if they were dogs? It's a calendar.
And by the way, Liquid Death is a cool can. And if they paid me to put the can on the screen, I would do it too.
You mean
it's Bill Berry.
Bill Berry.
Yeah, see, that's a
huge man.
Yeah, big guy.
Big guy.
If he was a tiny man.
But it's like,
how many boobs do you have? Well, I just wanted to. Well, how many boobs do you have?
I thought this was for Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, there we go.
Really pack it in there. What?
Yeah, you can call me that if you want while I come. I once prank called.
That's her son. You like toaster strudel? What flavor?
I once prank
Berry? Because I'm Berry. Okay.
Oh,
sir.
God. I knew a kid named Bill Berry in my
Bill Berry?
in my elementary school. Guess based on that name if he was a tiny man or a large man.
So I don't know if you guys know, my real name is Bill Berry, and I went to school with Adam Ray, and he's now having this guy guess based on the name if I'm a tiny man or a large man. Spoiler alert, I'm a large man.
Bill Berry. Was it spelled like a
well,
berry?
Say it again and
Bill Berry.
Try to say it without saying it like fucking Dumbledore. What's his name?
Dumbledore?
No.
Ian McKellen?
No, the fucking dog.
Droopy.
Yeah.
Dumbledore?
I don't know.
That's when the dogs were the wizards in Harry Potter. We're pitching that. We're like, you know Harry Potter, right? What if they were dogs? It's a calendar. You mean
it's Bill Berry.
Bill Berry.
Yeah, see, that's a
huge man.
Yeah, big guy.
Big guy.
I think he's dropped some lbs over the last 20 years, but
I did when this was recorded, but I gained them back.
But that guy.
What did was it William
Berry?
William Berry.
Bill
Why
Ba-
didn't he go by?
Because Bill Berry's fun.
Did he go by
dude.
BB?
He went by Bill Berry because that was a fun name and he was. I mean, dude, let me pull up. I think he's on YouTube actually. I think he's made some videos. He's what in the suburb community refers to as a what's the term for when a white kid thinks they're black? You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a sound effect for cancel stamp? Where the stamp just like comes out over our face and goes, "You've been canceled."
Oh, I typed in Bill Berry. Here's the real Bill Berry.
Bill Berry.
Husband, Beetle Geek.
Why does he keep picking on my name? The problem is he's looking for Bill Berry, but I go by Billy the Fridge. He motherfucked me. He could have played one of my videos. This guy would have been like, oh, that's Billy the Fridge. I know Billy the Fridge. He's super famous, and we love him everywhere because his music is awesome. But instead, he's using my government name.
That can't be him, is it?
Wait, does he list that? That's like his business card. I'm Bill Berry. Let me tell you something about me, okay? I'm a husband, number one. I got a lady at home who I keep warm, and I'm a Beetle geek. The band?
I could be a Beetle geek. I'm not. This is the wrong Bill Berry. You need to search Billy the Fridge.
No, the life form. The band? What's the band? I love Beatles.
Have you seen the Beatles doc?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Have you watched anything?
He couldn't find me, so I think he gave up trying to find me. The Shade. I got doxxed. I've been watching Adam's comedy for since high school, and pretty often he'll bring up people from high school in his comedy. There's a few names that I'll hear. I'm like, man, one of them was this girl we went to high school with. He did a whole bit on her name. We were all thinking it in high school. She's a very sweet girl. I don't even want to say her name right now because of how I don't think it's cool to dox her, but it's, God damn it. Her last name was Clickguard. That is a fucking cool name. I want to look up the lineage of Clickguards. You can tell why he did a fucking comedy bit on it. Ah, shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. Lewis, I did not say click. Clit guard. Clit guard. He did a commentary on this girl's name because her name was Clit Guard. She was a very sweet girl. Couldn't say a bad thing about her, but you know how kids are in high school. You have a name like Clit Guard and you stand out. My name was Bill Berry. He just made fun of my name. The berries taste like schnozberries. The berries taste like bilberries, which I've had girls say while they lick my wallpaper. Panda, 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 panda. I had some panda. Hola, Quack. How you doing, brother? Quack is literally my family. Quack. Any Chipotle news? Berries are strong. Quack is a berry. Quack, tell me, who told me the brisket was coming back to Chipotle a day before it came back? Who let me know? Who told me? There was a girl named Chastity, but she wasn't the Click Guard. Chastity was a girl that you could say unsweet things about, but I liked her. She was my friend. Day was great. Good, yeah. My guy Quack told me about the brisket coming back to Chipotle a day before it came back. Hell yeah. That Chipotle brisket, very tasty. Very tasty. Oh, who can it be now? I think we might wrap it up. We're 3.5 hours in. I think this might be the end. This is the end, my friend. This is the end. Oh,
Now
this
calling
is
double
the
case
end. Sorry, Onision case. This is the end, my friend. This is the end. Let's wrap it up. Evolution. Chill Force with the 20 money. Thank you, Chill.
Love or war, I go for the throat.
Chill Force funded $20.
Don't want that choke. If I go for broke, I make sure that shit's broken. Kool-Aid through the walls, then leave that bitch open. You can follow my lead and pass right through. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Y'all preaching to the choir, I'm dancing with the devil. If she's in another castle, then I'm on another level. In the Garden of Eden, beg your pardon, we eating deep in the heart of me greedy. I'm hardened and feeding, you starving and bleeding. Hit you with the bone crusher, keep on bumping them gums, then we gon' touch ya. Pause, stop, rewind, erase tape. Toss them in the trunk, go make that bass shake. Make your face break, snap your damn neck. My resume a ransom, no write that damn check. Big chillin', monkey chillin', gorilla, banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. Big chillin', monkey chillin', gorilla, banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. I don't climb mountains, I'm mountains. Nickelodeon slime fountains. Agro crag, no need to brag. Get the bag and then I'm bouncing. Pour it out, 40 ounce. Big beef Billy with a porterhouse. Eat you out your house at home, pick up the phone, let's order out. In a Cadillac with a battle axe or a box cutter in a Prius. The only thing that'll save you now is a love letter to Jesus. I make dad rap for the fatherless. I'm madcap and marvelous. If you don't like it, bite it, add the last dab and gargle it. I said, listen, mister, this the way that it goes. You couldn't walk up in my shoes, you just stepping on toes. You talk a lot of shit, just know everyone knows. We might walk the same line, but only one of us close. Off that doc Dr. Dre, chronic, sipping Hennessy raw. Get these knuckles, no Sonic, Sega, Genesee Qua. I'm just being honest, fuck whatever you saw. Oh, it's come about your pocket, I'ma make a withdrawal. Big chillin', monkey chillin'. Gorilla, banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. Big chillin', monkey chillin'. Gorilla, banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. I'd be happy to punch you in the face. Some people need therapy, some people just need to be punched in the face. I'll punch you in the face. I'd be happy to punch you in the face. I'd be happy to punch you in the face. Some people need therapy, some people just need to be punched in the face. I'll punch you in the face. I'd be happy to punch you in the face.
Yeah, my nephew, Quack, boom, delivered what is easily my favorite song on the album, Evolution. He played the trumpet live in studio. You can get the album God Complex on all platforms. BillyTheFridge.bandcamp.com, iTunes. It's available on Spotify, Amazon, all the places. 13 tracks, some of them better than others. Jack, I am that white man from Battle Camp many years ago. You know it. Is Go for the Throat supposed to be a Magic the Gathering reference? Not necessarily, but there are some Magic the Gathering references. Go for the Throat is a Magic the Gathering reference, right? But the line itself is, whether it's love or war, I go for the throat. And that is just Billy being either, if it's war and you go for the throat, that means you're ruthless. And if it's love and you go for the throat, that means you're a nasty little fucker. But there is a God Complex. I have a Magic the Gathering line 100% in it. And now we're going to play God Complex so you can listen for the magic line.
Swear to God, oh my God, got a God complex. God complex.
Revolting Machine says, I'd love a physical copy. Man, if I put together like a little drive, you think I could get 100 people to order physical copies? If I can get 100 people to order physical copies, I'll be able to get physical copies. You think that's possible? You think there's 100 people out there who would want physical copies?
I swear to God, oh my God, God damn it. Bored with all the life on this planet, I let them have it. Got bad habits, but living them mad lavish. This candy got me randy like Savage with max damage. You ain't serial killer, you capping like Cap'n Crunch. You better pack a lunch, cause homie, I pack a punch, it's lights out. There you waking up, it's supper time. No dessert out in the desert if you ever fuck with mine. Tangerine Palpatine, pull up in the limousine. Go farther as a martyr, blow his ass to smithereens. Boom. When your parents leave the room, believe it, pledge allegiance to the Legion of Doom. Join the Illuminati, couldn't fit in the dress. Said I had the perfect body, they were highly impressed. Everybody getting bodied, you wouldn't be the first one. By the time they found you, I'd have drowned you with a squirt gun. Honestly, I find bullets quite pedantic. I take you out barehanded, I guess I'm just romantic, why panic? We're all gonna die, hopefully before we see that it's all been a lie. Nice try. Find me illin' in my goon cave, bumping new wave, ain't seen daylight in a few days. Dude crazy, yeah, but he cute though. Dumb, fat, and ugly, getting love through a loophole. I'm too cold, that's why they call me the fridge. Giggity, I skippity, you toilet, you bitch. Heard that from the kids, I'm getting older than fuck. At this point, I'm not sure what's even holding it up. up. No more rolling them blunts. I'm about to roll in my grave. I have to roll me a 20 if they go open them gates. And the whole world's laughing at this goddamn nation. So fuck it, kick the bucket, wrath the goddamn nation. Swear to God, oh my God, got a God complex. God complex. I'ma tell you, there's no telling what I'll do next. I'll do next. Swear to God, oh my God, got a God complex. God complex. I'ma tell you, there's no telling what I'll do next. I'll do next.
Yeah. The Wrath of God Damnation line.
Open them gates.
So this is the Magic the Gathering line. I did a little fucking D&D reference. Gonna roll in my grave. I gotta roll me a 20 if they gotta open them gates. Gotta roll a nat 20, right? That was the little D&D reference. Then it goes into the fuck this goddamn nation. So fuck it. Kick the bucket. Wrath of God Damnation. Wrath of God Damnation. 2 Magic the Gathering cards that do the same thing. They destroy all creatures in play that can't be regenerated. I put the lines together. That was a little Magic the Gathering line right there.
It up. No more rolling them blunts. I'm about to roll in my grave. I have to roll me a 20 if they go open them gates. And the whole world's laughing at this goddamn nation. So fuck it, kick the bucket, wrath the goddamn nation. Swear to God.
Yes, I should not say the Lord's name in vain. This album, God Complex, people think that the imagery of me crucified on the McDonald's arches is blasphemous, and I don't think it is. I'll argue this with anybody. I do believe crucifixions were not just something that they did to the prophet, they also did to false prophets, right? It wasn't just, they didn't just do it to Jesus, they did it to false idols. And the idea of a God complex is that you are a false idol. And when I am crucified on the McDonald's arch, it's because that is the cross I bear as a morbidly obese man who has built himself a flesh prison from cheeseburgers. Now, about Andy, what do you think we should collab on? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I'm about to end the stream. I am wrapping it up. We've gone over 3.5 hours. But give some ideas. Maybe there's something out there. Maybe there's something we could do. But I'm officially spent tonight. Thank you again, Seth Looks, Chill Force, everybody who showed love and dodos today. I'm trying to think. Mighty 5 and Goldie FX also chuck some bucks your boys' way. Thank y'all for that. And yeah, the album art I think is awesome. I have my guy Death Inc. do that. Killed it. Yeah, thank you, Miss Paradox, for hanging. Thank you, everybody, for hanging. Do I still use the same Discord? Discord.gg/BTF. You guys can go in there and post content and talk amongst yourselves. The Discord's pretty dead, but we respond in due time. All right. Good night, everybody. Be well. Be happy. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.